Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Part of it?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Stone's Live Poker. You got Justin squared tonight.
Justin squared indeed.
Only had to talk so much crap to get him to show up in a suit. Look at this, damn! You looking? It's almost almost looks so good that it's like looking in a mirror.
When Lon McCarran is in here with you, looking super sly, and then you guys are like, "Well, Jake just shows up in a sweatshirt. And this other guy is just like Mr. Funny Shirt guy."
We didn't even say your name. We're just the other guy.
I felt obligated to defend myself. At least Jake got a word.
You look sharp,
so
right?
Good. That's good. You look sharp.
Always.
We're gonna try not to cut it up too much.
I actually, when I found out you were in a suit, I was considering coming in a funny T-shirt tonight.
Oh, that would have been so
messed up. But I didn't, I didn't know if that would be appropriate.
Appropriate. Since when has Stone's Live ever cared about appropriate?
No, that's an excellent point. So we have some poker tonight, believe it or not.
I'm stoked.
A live 5-5 no limit hold'em poker game. An exciting lineup with some action players and all but one I think that we've seen before, but still a great mix of players. It should be a great game tonight. And I guess we can head down to the table unless you had something to add.
No, that's pretty much it.
That's it?
I'm stoked. Yeah, I already know a couple players at this table, and I'm looking forward to it.
He showed up in a suit, so he thinks he doesn't have to do anything.
No, that's it. I'm just here to look good. I wanted to make you look good. Actually.
All right. Well, seat one, who's not there right now. You know him, you love him, though. He'll be back. That's Azan. We all love Azan, and he's going to be in the game. He is that mathematical mind, serial poker crusher.
Serial poker
crusher or murderer, serial murderer, serial poker murderer.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, whatever. He slays chips in a good way.
Right.
And he brings them back to his own stack.
He's like the Dexter of poker.
Nice.
All right.
Nice reference.
Moving over to seat two, that's Derek. Becoming kind of a fixture here on Stone's Live. And this is a guy with a lot of gears, a lot of creativity, really fun to have in the game. And we seem to be able to get him sitting in these Stone's Live games and making his moves. And he's a pretty impressive player. So
I've noticed that once you get through, you see a lot of these players and you see a lot of the same faces, and it's because they like it. Once they get on the stream and they're here and they feel comfortable and they're crushing the game. And let's face it, the stream games are always good games.
They are.
They're great games.
They are really good. Seat three, he's been around here and there. He shows up from time to time to play on the stream. He made his debut back in the Survivor Series. Remember the Survivor Series?
Is that his first time?
Yeah. That was his first one. That's KCC. He's also a tournament crusher here at Stone's, regular on our tournament poker scene. Moving over to seat four, he's been on the stream a couple times, somewhat new. That's Darren. Darren is regular here at Stone's. He is very active on social media. He has a photography business. He plays music. He kind of all around just has the talent. And poker, I believe, is his kind of release to get away from it all.
Yeah.
Darren also has an Instagram page he's promoting. We'll get you the link to that later tonight so you guys can go check it out. A lot of cool stuff.
I've played a few tournaments with Darren. Solid player.
Very solid. Seat 5 making his debut to our cash stream. However, he has been on a few final tables for Stone's Live. That is Frederick S. Honestly, have not seen cash play from him, so ready to be surprised and excited.
Yeah, I was like, he looks familiar, but I definitely have not seen him on the stream before.
Yeah, well, yeah, just on the The Western Senior Poker Series.
Oh,
He made a
that's
couple,
okay,
he
yeah.
made a couple
There we
final
go.
tables. Okay, seat 6, you know him, you love him. This is the guy that crushes dreams and hopes. We saw him kill Pocket Kings with the 4-5. Did you see that? with me and Ron?
And I'm still wondering, he ran so incredibly good there. I was at home, I had my Bluetooth headphones, I'm walking around while I'm watching, and I just hear at pot after pot, bill after bill, and I'm like, this is insane. Where does he get that horseshoe?
You know, I was talking to him tonight. He's played on the stream about close to 10 times now. He said he's only had one losing session.
Yeah, no, and he's like, yeah, I'm not going to lose at this. I haven't even lost at this 5-5 game, you know. And so I'm like, you better start knocking on wood when you say that, man.
All right, we're moving over to seat 7. That's Bo. Bo's been on the stream a few times. Solid player. He's a tight, aggressive player. Always good to have in the mix. Over there in seat 8, Ace Stones, staple. The guy with all the moves. The guy that knows what's up. He goes by the math. He goes by the feel. That's Aaron or Aaron, A-Aaron.
Whatever you want to call him, Aces Ron, Double A Ron.
I'm sure you can't call him anything, and he would say that he's been called worse.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
I mean, as we all probably have at
throw
some
that out
point. And right over there in seat 9, I believe this is his first time on the stream. That is Kermit. I'm sorry, Arcady.
Oh wow, nice.
And he did. He asked me to use a picture of Kermit the Frog, so there it is.
That's good.
That's Kermit.
It's a spitting image of him.
Arcady the Frog. They do have some semblance of Kermit, also with the hairline as well. So
I see what you did there. Clever.
awesome. So here it is, 5-5 no limit game, Stones Live. We appreciate you being here. All of our early viewers in the chat room, thanks for being here. The Jake's in there, Shaney LOL, Democrats are fish, Rick and Barstow. We appreciate you guys being here. Always know who our true and loyal viewers are by who's here right at the beginning.
Oh, absolutely. Apparently, since I'm not wearing a Witty shirt, Tank X said he's already done. He quits. He's not going to watch it.
I mean, I had a feeling that might happen.
I didn't know. I didn't know they were going to boycott or riot. I'm sorry.
This is what happens. We call it the Lon McCarran effect. You get Lon McCarran in the booth, and everyone all of a sudden has to step up their game.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's rough.
All right, well, looks like we're wrapping up a hand here, which means we'll have a new hand coming out shortly, and we'll get to the action.
I like it. Yeah, I was talking with Azan there for a minute earlier. He said the game's already been pretty splashy, pretty crazy so far, and he was telling me about a couple different hands, you know, and I'm like, great, are we going to see that on the stream? And he's like, I don't think they were filming yet. And I'm like, well, it's okay, because you guys have already ramped up and warmed up, so we're going to get started solid.
Well, it's a great Monday night here at Stones. I'm looking out at the room. We have 9 cash games running right now, and one of those is even a 5-5 PLO game. If you want to talk about a good way to blow your mortgage money,
yeah,
PLO will do it.
Yeah, for sure, especially if you're not like a normally super crazy regular Omaha player. That's a great place to start to burn some cash.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It plays big. Even in the 1-3 PLO, you see, I mean, it's not like we're telling you anything new, because every game at Stones tends to play like a level higher as far as how big they play. The PLO is no exception. So the 1-3 plays like a 5-5. The 5-5, as you can imagine, plays like a much bigger PLO game.
Yeah.
All right, we got Haja slinging cards out there. Let's see if we got graphics already. And
coming in soon.
Oh, did you
Quick
see
shout
that?
out. Yeah, I did.
All right.
Quick shout out, Suited Aces, Pill Birkins, obviously my son. I saw somebody in there, else in there, say something about they know me through pinball. That's fantastic. You're
Nice,
awesome.
nice.
Thank you for watching. I'm going to be on my phone tonight trying to do a little typing to you guys. I'm kind of down here on the laptop, so if I don't respond, just know that I love you, I swear.
All right, guys, there we go. We're action around to Bill in this first hand. Looks like he's put out 40. Bo's going to get away from it. We are all the way back around looking at a flop. And are we really 5 ways here?
Why not?
It looks like,
oh,
looks like 4 ways. Okay. I saw an ace and a queen and a deuce. Looks like it checked around. We get a 4. And we got a bet out there from Derek with pocket 5s. And another 4 on the river. Looks like Derek remains best. It goes check, check.
So bet from 60. Oh, there we go.
All caught up.
There it is.
What are you looking for? The what?
The cable. Yeah. This one? No, it's plugged in. I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. I know, right? So I didn't know if it was plugged in on the back end over there. Yeah, it says identifying, like it's trying, but I got nada. Can't talk to my peeps.
Yeah.
It's cool if it's an easy fix. Let me know.
With some technical
If not, we'll figure it
difficulties
out.
here. We'll be right back.
It's always fun.
All right, new hand coming out.
Let me hop in here. At least I can hear these guys here, see what's going on.
Got some pretty exciting stuff coming up here, Stones Live. We are adding a new format, a new game in January. It's going to be a 5-5 no limit hold'em with dollar antes.
Oh yes, we talked about this.
I think that will be. I think it'll be action packed.
I am super stoked about that. That sounds like, yeah, big action builder on top of action already.
Be interesting to see how just everyone having to put $1 in the pot will change the dynamic of the game and people willing to defend their hands. All right, heading down to this hand, Bill, who as we know has a wide opening range. He actually called here, coming in with King 8 suited. Casey flops the nut.
Flops the joint right off the bat.
Gonna be hard to beat. Bill basically needs to go runner. Azan drawing totally dead. And I think with that card right there, yeah, Bill would be drawing to a king only. King or a 5. And that is going to keep the check mark on Casey's side. So now Casey's just going to try and extract some value, which is going to be pretty easy to do with Bill sticking 40 out there up front. I expect to see a raise here from Casey and then probably not much more.
And that's where it ends.
Or it could be Bill may not believe that Casey has the flush. I mean, he might be looking at this going, I got top 2. His 8 did get counterfeited, but little does he know, Casey's sitting there with ace jack suited, flops 3 spades. And did we get a raise from Casey? Raise up to 115 total, and Bill's still feeling it out. He's gonna see what's going on, put in the call, see the bad news. Now here's one thing that we have noticed about Bill from past broadcasts. He spends his first hour making loose calls, just kind of testing the players and seeing what they're capable of.
Absolutely.
He really comes back the second half of the game and just capitalizes on that.
No, he does. And like, so, you know, I think this title, Jake originally coined this title for a different player, but I will say that Bill is definitely in that category of what Jake would say is a rangeless monster. Good luck putting him on a hand.
That's not very nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
No, that's very nice, actually. That's a hell of a compliment.
Call someone a monster. I mean, you can't take that as a compliment.
Why not?
A monster,
Rangeless monster.
Monster is a negative.
No, okay, haven't you ever seen Monsters Inc?
Call people names like that.
Haven't you ever seen that?
That's messed up.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
Okay, so we got our rangeless angel in seat 6. I like that better. Rangeless angel. Checking out the chat room here, we got Two-Faced Man tuning in from Canada. What's up, Canada? Getting a lot of our fleeing citizens here. Flop Monster. Yeah, that's right, Big Bruno. I'm just killing it. Suited aces. You guys, we appreciate you being here. And Fat Train.
I'm here.
He made it into the chat room.
I was so worried.
Great.
I was so worried without you. But let's talk about Azan here and these lovely aces against Ace Queen and Deuce 3.
Whoa.
666, Mark of the Beast.
Most evil flop I've ever seen.
Mark of the Beast on the flop.
Pocket 6 is no longer good for anyone. Zon flops. 6 is full of aces with a full house, and it's going to be hard for him to lose.
And if you're Frederick here, you're thinking Ace Queen, you're like, I have pretty much everything, no pair.
Right,
So we're gone.
Going to be a quick and easy pot for Azan, scooping it up there with pocket aces, and one of those rare circumstances where pocket aces actually hold up.
Yeah. So Rick and Barstow says, Fat Train, are you feeling okay? What's with the suit? You know, I felt challenged. I felt that because this guy was in here with Lon, I was like, man, you know, this guy's going to steal my Justin, and it's not cool. Like, and I just need to step up my game just once for you guys.
It's not really a suit. It's a T-shirt of a suit.
It is. Either that. I've worn a T-shirt tuxedo
nice.
before.
I like it.
But, you know, don't worry, because we have more funny shirts on the way, so I assure you. I didn't know there was such a big deal. You guys, I didn't know you guys rolled
They
like
want to know in the chat room if you at least have a funny T-shirt underneath.
I guess you'll have to wait and see.
I don't want to see.
Yes, you do.
I'm good.
Either way, either funny T-shirt or nothing underneath, it's going to be a show regardless.
What?
So get ready.
Okay, we do not have cards yet for this hand, but we do have action. Is that a live straddle? Looks like maybe Azan is in for a live 10, possibly. I'm not 100% sure it's live, but it doesn't matter now. It becomes live when Bo makes it 25. Aaron coming along. Kermit the Frog re-raised to 125.
That was $1.25.
And Jack 9 bumps it up. Nice move by Arcady there. 3 bets to 125
Straight
with Jack
up.
9 and scoops it up.
Kermit the Frog gets it through. Love it.
Nice bet. And those are the type of fun bets we like to see. It seems like a seat 9 thing. That's where Kelly sits.
Yeah, exactly. It's a seat 9 thing. So if you guys are just tuning in too, a quick look at those chips. We'll throw them in there. The reds are 5s, the greens are 25s, and those whites are hundos. So when he throws in a white and a green for a nice little 3 bet, it means I'm serious.
And for you guys not up on your street language, hundos, that's
A Benjamin.
that's 100.
A C note.
$100.
What else can we do?
We could pull up Urban Dictionary and check it out.
You know, I thought we'd get through one entire show without bringing up Urban Dictionary, but I was wrong.
No,
I was wrong. Pleasantly surprised.
everybody loves Urban Dictionary.
Who doesn't? You know, I went on Urban Dictionary and just typed in the word Sacramento. There's lots of Urban Dictionary terms of Sacramento, but we will let you guys go on your own treasure hunt. So looks like we have aces for Kermit the Frog, which is going to look great after he 3-bet the last hand.
Oh yeah. And it is that easy to get aces here at Stones. You guys might want to stop in and try it.
Come on down. We give it away pretty much every other hand here, guys. And we always give somebody else an ace to come along with you. In this case, it's Bo with ace 3 suited. We aim to please. I love how everybody still knows of our previous antics with all of our fun stuff. I love all of it. It's great. So 3-bet to 175 and another 3-bet, and he just pushes it aside. He's like, this time at least I had aces.
Yeah. Did he show?
No, no.
I would show there and make them think every time I'm doing that it's with a big hand.
Every time I 3-bet, it's aces.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody does that, the next time they 3-bet, I know it can't be aces. It's got to be like deuce 3.
No, you can get aces 3 times in a row.
Is that allowed?
You can do it.
I saw it once online.
Oh, we all know online poker's rigged.
Yep. So is live poker. It's all rigged.
It's all rigged. If I didn't win, it's rigged.
It's super rigged.
Yeah, I want to recount.
Swear to God, I ain't 5 of a kind. We're not even playing with wilds.
Looks like Darren's got a big following here in the chat room. A lot of people rooting for him and wondering why he limps early position with 5-5. Well, I wonder what they want him to do. 5-5?
No. He said that's why you.
Oh,
limp.
that's why.
Yeah,
you limp.
because
Okay.
then you don't.
I was gonna say because I would limp with it, try to flop a set cheap.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What do they
Oh,
call
yeah.
it? Set
Yeah.
mining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little cheap set mining, you know, just digging around for some sets, see what happens.
All right, 10 to go. I do believe we have a live straddle going all the way around because it looks like everyone's got 10 out in front of the blinds. So.
And then we got Jake in there. Good old open limping is for fish.
Free poker lessons in the chat room.
Free poker lessons. The Jake. You tell me, is it him or is beard typing?
All right, we got a flop.
Nobody really knows.
King 6-4 on the flop. Aaron hitting his king, and so does Bo, but no kicker for Bo.
So around Darren's out, so it looks like it's going to be Battle of the Kings here. If a 3 or 7 peels off, that's going to give Bo a fun little redraw. That's not going to help.
Nothing for Bo. He's pretty much looking for a 5 and a 5 only on this river. Or, yeah, that's it. He doesn't even really have chop outs at this point.
No.
So Bo in really bad shape here. It looks like bet and a call. There's the 6 that pairs the board. However, Aaron has his 10 still playing.
Yeah, and Aaron's just going to play it light. He's just going to check there.
I think I would too.
I would too as well. I mean, it's not like King 10's a monster. I mean, Bo would be playing King Jack or something possibly the exact same way.
Yeah.
So it's not like you want to just, you know, set your own price there to give away more money. So taking a look at these stacks right now, looks like the big stack, 1.7K, our lovely Seat 9 3-bet master over there. Solid. Looking forward to the Veronica and Friends game coming up Wednesday.
Gonna be a very special edition of Veronica and Friends with Scott Ball from Twitch hosting the game.
Yeah.
So it should be exciting. Make sure you tune in. We have a special tribute to Veronica and some well wishes to her and her family going through some tough times right now.
Yeah.
All right, live 10 again. It's going all the way around the table. Darren sitting on the straddle. Bill's gonna come in. Bo's playing. Aaron looks like he's got more chips than 10. That's a $30 bet now. Raise it up to 30.
Zon's gonna come along.
Darren letting go, and we're back around to Bill with Queen Jack. I mean, with Bill.
That's more than enough for Bill.
I was gonna say I would think Bill might even raise in that.
Bill could have had like 4-5. He would have been in there.
So we're 4 ways. Zon with the only pocket pair. Everybody misses except for Bo, who's also holding one of his Zon set outs. Bo's in the lead right now. As you can see there by the percentages, 4 ways, and Bo does not even have half of the equity in this hand yet. We got Viper BSD in the chat room, says shout out to Justin K, but there's 2
Oh,
Justin
he's talking to me, man.
It's
He's
you.
a good
Okay.
dude. Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
He's one of my my pinball junkies as well.
Oh,
he's a good dude.
pinball junkies.
The fattest of the trains goes to Bam. What's going on?
All right, there's the river card 7, still going to hang out in the lead.
Bill would have peeled that jack on the turn.
Yes, he sure would have.
Surprised Bill. Why does Bill ever fold? He runs so good.
I know. I would love to be Bill in a poker game.
Yeah.
The fattest of trains. He actually lost a lot of weight. Look at
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
I
pounds.
call you Slim Train.
Nope. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's nice. I like it. Slim Train.
Nope. Wrong.
And there it is. You see we got our ad up for this Wednesday's game. Should be a very exciting game. 1-3 no limit. Veronica and friends. Wine Wednesday. What else could you possibly want?
Oh yeah.
It's a disaster. That game is a disaster.
And if you the disaster in the most beautifully best of ways. If you guys have not seen a Veronica and Friends game before, I don't care what you're doing Wednesday night. You're watching this. You're watching on your phone, your tablet. Your next door neighbor's TV. I don't care, but you need to watch it.
You guys can hack my Wi-Fi. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. His Wi-Fi's. Don't worry, he doesn't even have a password. I think his Wi-Fi network name is like FBI Surveillance Van 2. It really just messes with people.
It's FBI Tap.
Yeah, no. I don't even put a password on my Wi-Fi. I just name it Virus Detected because nobody wants to connect to that shit. Right?
I had a Wi-Fi in college in my dorm that I had named Unhackable. It took like 2 days to get hacked.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the problem. When you challenge people, it's game over.
It's totally game over. All right, we got a flop in a, looks like a 6-way pot error, or maybe 5, or maybe 4 or 3. I don't know, trying to catch up here. 3 ways to this flop, ace 3-9. So we're all the way to the river. And Darren betting with air. And he's gonna take it down. M. Burn, Yo-Yo Sleeper, welcome to the chat room. Appreciate
Don't forget about
having you here.
Nightbot. Nightbot's so needy. Make sure you mention Nightbot.
I love Nightbot. I mean, I started off with a crush on Nightbot, and I gave it up because I found out Nightbot was married to Daybot.
You just said you gave it up to Nightbot, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Hey, you know what? Nightbot never did me wrong.
Nightbots need love too.
All right, new hand, new action, new luck, and new entertainment here at Stone's Live Poker. Coming direct to you from Stone's Gambling Hall, Citrus Heights, California, right outside of our state's capital, Sacramento. I had to put that in there because some people might not know.
Yeah, Stackramento, as we call it here. Big
Some
old
people think
poker
the capital of California is LA or San Francisco, which actually makes sense. It should be, right? Like those are the 2 major cities in California.
That's how we do Sacktown, City of Trees. That's what we do.
Sacky Sack.
Plus, we're all over Urban Dictionary.
Can I say that? Sacky Sack?
You can. So 5s are getting around, but they're not really doing any good here. Going to the flop, 4, 6, 9, couple of spades there.
No one with the spade draw.
Bill does spike his 6 there. It's going to put him out in front.
Of course Bill spikes a 6.
Of course Bill with Jack 6 flops the best of it. Okay, so...
All right, now there's 3 spades on the board, and the only spade in play is folded, so spades aren't even in play here. There's another king, and that gives the check mark to Bill, but this could be taken away from him. It's possible. But it doesn't look like anyone's really willing to get aggressive here, and that means that Bill probably... Oh, I take it back. I thought Bill would bet there. It's gonna check around. That means Bill has the best of it, turns his hand over, sees kings and 6s, will win this one. Bill already on his heater.
So the other night, I was on my way home from, I don't even remember, it was a long night. But I was like, no, seriously.
Sounds like a good night.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. I was on my way home in an Uber, so that should tell you definitely how good of a night it was at a minimum. But I legitimately hopped on the Stones app and I'm like, what games are running? I want to get here right now.
It's pretty cool.
And hopped on, signed up for a seat while I'm in the back of the Uber. I got here and I was next on the list. It took me less than 5 minutes to
and
get on
you
there.
didn't even have to interact with a human being.
No, and that's the best part.
Yeah.
This is like, come on, this is 2016, almost 2017. If I don't want to talk to another person, I shouldn't have to.
Oh my God, almost 2017.
Oh my God.
Yikes. Where did the time go?
Crazy.
Bill Birkins wants a word of the night. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Sacramento Slugger tonight, guys. That is your phrase of the night. We're gonna go with Sacramento Slugger.
All right. Please remember, no pacing in the chat room. Don't ruin the fun for everyone.
Oh my God. Sacramento Slugger, guys. Enjoy. All right, going to the flop. Lots of diamonds. Of course, there's one diamond out there still, magically. Bill spikes his 5. Azan here with Ace Queen, just whiff city.
You got me curious. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Justin's gonna look it up. I don't know if I'm allowed to read the definition, but if anybody can, it's this Justin. It wouldn't be the first time. Can you read it? Can you read it in front of your manager too? Mr. Optics, what's going on? He said, "What have you started?" That's why I love him.
So that happened.
He's a good man. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I was halfway through reading the definition of Sacramento skee ball to my manager when I realized I'm very uncomfortable reading this to my boss.
Solid. Just hit continue. Would you like to know more?
Oh, is it warning me that it's bad?
No. I don't know, maybe. We'll find out.
Oh my God, that one. Don't put that one in there.
You can just take a peek right there.
Why are all these bases Sacramento? What the heck is going on with this? Sacramento's a nice place. All right, look, when I was first moving to Sacramento, I did not think I was going to stay here long. I'm like, I like big cities. You know, I like San Francisco, Vegas, even Denver. You know, was a little small for me. But this city, it grows on you.
It's true.
You know, it's a cool place. You got cool kids here.
All right, so going to the flop here, looks like Queen 10 versus Ace Queen. Both players miss completely, but Casey's still in the lead.
Bill looking for pretty much a 10. Only thing that can help him out at this point. The queen is copied. He could pick up an out here on the turn, and he's going to wait and see.
So Bill checks, Casey fires 55, Bill calls.
And it looks like he lost one of his 10s, because of the spade draw. So that's it. Casey with the check mark. Bill dominated, but it checked all the way down. Big Bruno says he's lived in Sac since '89, so that's
solid.
That's quite some time.
Put in some time.
That's quite a commitment there.
Yeah, I mean, I was born and raised here. I have no problems with the area. I love it. It's good stuff. And I'm going to use my canned phrase that it's 2 hours to everywhere you want to go. Right? I mean, I could go to Reno, Tahoe, the Bay. I could ski on the snow and on the water in the same day.
You could ski to Reno.
And that makes me happy. Yeah. And if you ask anybody who's not from California, everybody just thinks we surf to school and there's celebrities on every corner.
I know. So when I spent a little time in Europe in the early 2000s, and everyone, the first thing that would happen is to say, "Where are you from?" And I would say California, and they would go like this. Oh. I'd be like, what's that mean? What's O mean? And they go, "Well, we just noticed that anyone from the U.S. comes to Europe, you ask them where they're from, and they say the U.S.
Yeah.
Unless they're from California. And then they say they're from California.
Oh, it's like that?
And the other thing they wanted to know if, like, pretty much they just want to know if Baywatch is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think
pretty
everything's
much.
Baywatch, you know.
Guys, we always...
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, in slow motion. Everything's in slow motion here in California.
All right, speaking of California, we got a three-way going. 9s, King, Queen, and Ace 8, like what I did there.
So quick with it.
The California three-way.
So quick with it.
All right, we got 75 coming out from Bill with Ace 8, and I don't expect Aaron to go too far here with 9s. Just a call. We're around to Arcady. I hope I'm saying that name right. That's the boss, by the way. He owns your soul.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking for the owner of that recently.
you were
I was like,
wondering,
where is the owner of that soul?
All right, there's a Jack on the turn. Aaron's still in the lead, but that's not the card he really wanted to see there. And Bill with position. Jack, 6-6, 9 still out front.
Now, this actually might be a card that lets Bill just pay Aaron a little money here. Just says, oh, well, maybe we're chopping with A-side. Maybe you just break. But the thing is, even clubs got there. But you never know. No, he's going to check it through.
All right, so they choose the less aggressive option here, and that's good for Bill. You see Bill's on his phone, he's studying, he's gathering information.
It's true, but I'll tell you what, though. If I'm Aaron, I mean, like we talked about before, Bill could have anything, any 2 cards. He could have 2 cards I've never even seen before in my life.
It could be new cards.
Cards that don't even exist in normal decks.
That's true.
Bill could have any cards.
Oh, he has a good point.
So I would probably check it down, too.
Write it down. Write down the timestamp for tonight's show, because it's not often he makes a good point like that.
Oh, man. Oof. Carry the one sick. And luckily I have this
Zing!
Stone's water for that burn that you just gave me. Fantastic.
Sick burn, bro.
Sick burn.
Oh, we gotta say bro a lot because we're in California. That's another.
Oh yeah, lots of bros.
There's a lot of
lots of likes.
Special lingo.
You gotta say
hella,
like a lot. Yeah.
Hella. Hella is a big California one.
And it's really more Northern California. If you go down to Southern California and you say hella, they spot it instantly.
It's hella NorCal.
It's hella NorCal, bro. Broski. Brozinski. All right, so we're gonna race to 35 here in the cutoff with Bill with pocket 3s, and Bo was thinking about getting funky there, but it looks like Bo's just gonna flat there with ace-10 on the button.
What exactly does getting funky entail?
You know what? I'm gonna refer you back to Urban Dictionary for that.
Okay,
and
let's
you guys,
do it.
you guys, you know what? This is so bad. What have I started?
Well,
Mr. Optics was totally right. What have I started?
How do we always end up on Urban Dictionary when we're doing a show?
So bad. All right, to the flop here. Deuce 5 queen, total rainbow. Zahn actually flops a wheel draw. And checks it over to Bill, and Bill's going to insta-fire, continuation bet here.
There's no getting funky on Urban Dictionary. However, when you type getting in there, you get a lot of other second word
You never know
options.
what's going to happen on that site, I'll tell you. But I'm glad that we can have fun phrases of the week, guys. Welcome.
Let's just go for a random word.
Random word. Wow, that's a dangerous button as well.
All right, we're in an interesting situation here. Zahn with the ace-4 backdoor flush draw. If Zahn hits his 3 to make the straight, Bill would also make a set. That would be pretty dirty, and we're not going to get there. Bill still in the lead here. Zahn pretty much looking for an ace or 1 remaining 3. Looks like a 3's been folded.
I was going to say, so Zahn's drawing to basically the 1 out for the 3, but then he does have the ace out as well.
So Bill's going to keep the pressure on here. Looks like about 80 going into the pot. And
Zahn's checking out. Yeah.
Zahn's probably seen the streams. He knows how hot Bill runs.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that earlier. I said Bill runs so good. You know, and the thing is, if
hella good.
But if for some reason Bill stops running good, I mean, it could be open season on his chips. So, but again, we've seen Bill, like you said, just kind of change gears and really tighten up. I mean, we all know that Bill is like ready to just call anything and spew chips and make moves, right?
But the thing is, it changes nonstop.
Well, that's what I mean. But he can all of a sudden, like, what the heck happened to Bill? He's like, he goes super nut tight, and you're like, what? That's not Bill. That's not the Bill. It's not the Bill we know and love.
The Bill.
What is that?
You know, he could play tight for a little while. The tiger doesn't change its stripes, Aaron waking up with a real hand, pocket jacks, and it looks like Bo's going to open up a pot with Jack 10 and going to get some bad news. 30 to go.
Aaron on the button here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bill actually made it 30. I should have known.
I'd expect to see a 3-bet here. Grabbing for some green. We're going on up.
And you see right there on our graphics, it'll actually point it out. That is a 3-bet. Pocket jacks going up. And we're at 110 now. Where's Bill going?
Nowhere. It's like we rehearsed that for hours before we got on
It
the
feels like
stream.
it, doesn't
Just
it?
in case you
It was
guys
just
know
too
that.
perfect. All right, ace on the flop. No one wants to see that. No help for Bill. Aaron in the lead, but not happy again. We've seen some passive play, so I expect
check.
I expect that to continue.
Oh, disco on the turn. Bingo, bango.
That seals the deal.
But luckily, Aaron having position here is going to let Bill lay his own price. Now, I'd expect Aaron to just flat here if he wants any chance of any more money from Bill. He doesn't know this, obviously. He might raise if he thinks Bill might have checked an ace on the flop, and he can get Bill to commit some more chips here. But if he knew Bill was obviously just firing with air, he'd check this.
Yeah, if Bill had an ace, he'd be in a lot of trouble. Aaron taking a long time to think about this too, which is something that I don't necessarily recommend. I think that you should have a cadence and you should
stick with it, be consistent.
Well, you should know in advance like what you're going to do in certain situations, because I think once you're thinking things through, it can be a tell.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the thing is, when somebody sits there for an extra long time over like the norm, and then goes raise or something, you're like, that's just so.
Like what just happened.
Yeah. 350.
Big Bruner, that's your boy in the chat room? Your friend? Or you know him?
No.
Oh, he's saying he misses stones. I was just wondering when the last time he was here. Big Bruno, did you used to live here? Hook it up in the chat room. Let us know your deal. How far away did you go? Do we know you?
Do we know you? Well, now that we have that app, just get a seat right now. Come on down.
Wait,
how far away did you go?
Looks like he moved away.
Yeah, but how far do you really move away?
He misses us. Super
This is
bad.
a couple hours.
Hey,
at most.
JKH15 joins us in the chat room. Been a while since I've seen him.
Another because you got the JKs in the.
It took Justin Squared to get him back. Yeah.
Pretty
It's
common.
totally us.
Pretty
It's
standard.
us.
Yeah, I agree. JKH15 says taking time, usually signal strength.
Yeah.
You know.
So you could use it as a reverse tell, right?
Yeah.
Brent Bruno. Do we know Brent Bruno?
Let's see if we can get a picture.
We're Googling you right now, Brent.
You popped up on some weird website called Megan's Law. I don't know what that is. I'm just kidding.
He's lying.
I kid.
He's in Salinas
kid.
now.
No. I do not know you. I gotta find a picture.
No.
I got nothing.
We'll just have to trust that he used to be a regular. Salinas not too far away. He could come visit. We let people sleep on the roof, so.
It's true. It's not even that bad weather. A couple
Well, it's
blankets.
nice up there.
You'll be fine.
Good view of the freeway. It's gonna be a shocker, guys, but Bill is raising. Oh, he's just calling. All right. Looks like a Zon 3 bet with King Queen, and Bill's gonna come along with 10-6. Hits his 10, but a Zon flops clubs.
Oh, wow.
King high, beast mode. Where's Bill going, Jake? Maybe home.
No way. It's not the good kind of nowhere either.
That's not good for Bill. So we get another club on the turn, and that's something you don't really want to see when you have the second nut flush, because sometimes in those situations you're playing against a lone ace of club. We get an additional club on the river. Both players have the 5 clubs on the board, a Zon with the king, queen. And Bill's calling, I think, for chop outs there, maybe hoping Azan doesn't have a club. But as you guys know, he had the club.
So chip stacks, looks like we're really not moving around a whole lot of chips right now here. Looks like Zon now has picked up the lead, just edging out. Or I'm just gonna keep calling him Kermit. I don't even want to call him that name. Kermit the Frog, guys, seat 9, doing it.
We have a resident Kermit here at Stone
I do know that.
Yeah, I don't know if we can.
But I haven't seen him play on the stream yet.
It'd be nice to get him on there.
Yeah, let's get him on there.
Actually, I pitched to the owners to have like a bosses game with all managers and owners and stuff, but a couple of them don't want to.
They don't want to experience it like, oh, I'm actually not that good of a poker player. I don't want to get criticized by all the chat. The chat's so scary.
I'm sure that's not the concern. Might just be an issue of time. Like, these guys are serious, big, important people.
Oh, yeah.
They're not like you and me.
No.
We just dress up in suits for fun. They wear suits because it's required.
I think they wake up like that in the suit, right?
Well, I do that too. But.
Yeah, I guess it's just me. Damn it, I'm the worst. I wake up in a funny shirt.
That's true.
And then I
True.
get yelled at for not wearing it. I'm the worst.
Just like yelling at you.
So Aaron running good
Wow,
here. Lots of
Aaron.
threes for Aaron.
3 threes. That's the count from Sesame Street. I don't know if you watch Sesame Street.
Now that's exactly what you don't like to see when you flop a set, or when you flop basically a paired board and you have the bottom end of it and then it repairs the top end of it.
Yeah.
Because anybody would have checked a 6 and now you're just questioning everything you know about life. And you're like, yeah, this sucks.
He bets 50 anyways. Arcady comes along and no go for Bill. A rare folding moment. Queen on the river, changes nothing. Aaron with the check mark, threes full. $75. Stupid.
That's just good times.
Yeah, if you're a friend of Justin Kelly on his Facebook, you get in for a treat.
I don't know. I plead the fifth. Whatever it is, I plead the fifth. Man, I'll tell you, dude, I do enjoy this time of year. Driving around, seeing all the Christmas lights. It's even a little festive in here. Got some lights wrapped around the poles. Very nice.
I went out to Fair Oaks a couple days ago, and there's a whole street where everyone does their houses up like crazy. Have you been there?
No, I've been to other streets like that, and I remember like there was one also locally around Sacramento called Dove Court.
Okay.
And same thing. They actually, when somebody's selling their house, part of the legally binding contract when you move in is that you have to decorate for Christmas. And I wonder if they put in X amount, like you have to put up X amount of lights or use X amount of power. There's got to be something like,
I mean, it's like
I decorated, I put a wreath on the door. Like that doesn't count.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you got to go Clark Griswold decoration status.
No, there's some really fantastic houses. Like I was impressed, and I have to tell you, I'm not easily impressed.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know. I try, and I never make it. I never make it.
It's maybe just you trying too hard. Maybe.
I know.
Yeah.
God, loud noises. I'm angry. All right. So speaking of loud noises, hopefully Casey's going to make some here with a little set mining.
Yeah, we haven't seen a set hit yet. It's about time.
Well, actually, we did see Jax wake up there, but unfortunately there was nothing because
nothing to go with.
Bill was firing with air. So it looks like four-way action to the flop here. Oh, there's a fun set for you. Look at this. So
he did it.
3, 4, 5. Top set for Casey. Bottom 2 for Bill.
That's trouble for Bill too.
Danger. Hold on to your butts. Oh, checks through. I'm surprised with a wet board like that with a flush draw and three cards straight out there. I'm surprised it got checked through. I really.
Well, I can see why Bo would check because he's just drawn to a 2. You know, he might think an ace or a queen is good, but these 5s came out in beast mode, and apparently all it took was me saying sets haven't been hitting for him to flop.
Boom. And that is the worst action killer card for Bill on the river. I mean, great card for Casey, obviously, but
no, it's a great card for Bill. That'll actually save him money getting counterfeited on his 2 pair.
Fair enough.
You know, I mean, he knows he's playing against just one bigger pair or even an over pair. He's no good anymore. I think when Bill looks back at this hand, this is going to be the one where he says, wow, I'm really glad that card came out. Now, Casey's the one, I mean, he's sucked up all the air in the room here.
Now, I mean, the way this hand played, I mean, Bill's thinking about this, right? Because Bill's like, I flopped a monster and I played it super passively, and if you just were firing with air on a stone cold bluff, I could be good here.
But Casey put in 175.
Yeah, but
that's a great size bet.
But Casey also bet the turn 75. Yeah, so see, he's going to call. Look at that, right?
I think he kind of has to there. You know, he thinks that Casey might have been floating with nothing throughout there.
That's exactly what he thought.
I mean, there's a lot that beats him too, but again, like we said, Bill is gathering information in this first part of the game, and you really see, I've said this every time, and it's always happened, you see him develop throughout the stream to where he starts opening up his range and getting a little crazier towards the end. I think he just needs some time to really gather that data and know like what the players on his table are capable of, and then he exploits it. He's really good at exploiting that. Really excited Wednesday to have Scott Ball here. We've had a lot of times where he was going to be out and things just didn't work out.
And we've had him on the stream before.
We have had him on the stream when we first got started, and for a lot of people that might not know this yet, but this week is the 1-year anniversary of Stones Live. We've been broadcasting
guys,
for 1 full year, and it's been a great year. So you guys that are joining us, you're right here at the beginning. So we appreciate you being here with us and being part of the adventure and the growth of what this has become and what it will become.
Yeah, 1 full Earth cycle. We did it, guys.
Yeah,
we did it.
We went around the sun all by ourselves.
Fantastic. I love it. The Terrible Stream, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if for those of you who were there in the beginning, we've came a long way, man.
Yep.
I mean, originally it was very just like, it was not anywhere near the sort of quality that we have now. All the upgrades were consistent, and there's so much more to come, guys.
Look like we're broadcasting from a prison cell.
Yeah, I was gonna say mom's basement, but same thing, like this super dark, seedy room, like I'm watching poker.
Yeah, so I've heard. I mean, I've never been to it.
Well, let's say, guys, I told you I'm born and raised here in Sacramento. We don't have basements, okay? So literally, I mean, that's, you know, that's where I'm at. But no, I mean, looking back at some of the original streams, it's interesting.
Yeah, the lights weren't here. The microphones were like kind of these cheapy ones. It looked dark. There was no backdrop banner.
Yeah.
Like we were not broadcasting in HD. Like it looked like a the filming production from a '70s porno.
It basically looked like the Blair Witch Project on a poker stream.
On a poker stream. The Blair,
zoom in to like boogers
the Blair
and noses
Poker Project. Yeah. And believe me, I mean, once you've had HD, you can't go back to '70s porno.
It's true. Well, you can. It's nostalgic every now and then. I wouldn't recommend staying there for long.
All right, Bill and Casey, and see, we got Bill actually hit his king and got the check mark here. Scoops a pot. Get a little revenge there for Bill from Casey.
I was gonna say, man, we should give away something for the 1 year on the stream. Just give away a little Stone swag piece
Give away
or something.
to us. We should get something.
Yeah, like, guys, tell us what we should get. What should Stones give us?
Well, they could buy something and send it to Stones for us.
Oh, that works well.
What about that?
Well, they already have your phone number, so maybe you just text him a fun picture.
You know what?
And I'll
let
you guys use your imagination on what that means.
We could give away a lucky haichu.
Oh, a lucky haichu.
Who wants a lucky haichu?
Bless you. I'll take that right now. I will take it.
Terrible Stream says we could give something away as long as no one gets a Sacramento screwball.
Yeah.
Should we,
which is slightly different than Sacramento skee ball, but I'm sure it's very similar.
That up. Screwball?
Yeah.
Let's see.
God. And it has begun. Yet again, if we haven't gone to Urban Dictionary in 20 minutes, it's not Stones Live. Thanks for joining.
I bet you Urban Dictionary might want to sponsor the show.
Oh, now that would be funny. That would be a hot mess of awesome.
No, it's not a thing.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys.
Make up something different.
So checks all the way through over to Azan here, who did flop trips with Jack 3, and he's going to check it too. I actually kind of like Azan being in position there and like the hesitation. It was great. Like, man, should I bet at this? Should I actually just try to bluff at this? Maybe that'll get him paid on a later street here. JKH says Stones should give us each a $10,000 bonus for Christmas. I am in.
I agree.
So Azan's got to, try to extract value at least at some point. So this works out well for him because Bill does pick up his queen pair on the turn. And so Azan bet 65. Bill's going to make the call.
Not laughing at the game, laughing at the chat room.
No, we do love our chat. We know. We love our chat.
All right, queen on the turn and a 5. Azan with trip 3, still good. Bill.
Now it's funny. You saw Bo over there hesitating there, and he was almost thinking about making the call with a weird little gut shot with deuce 4, and he would have got that. Look at him shaking his head too.
Wow.
Bo right there's like, man, I totally would have got that. I would have got paid.
Did Bill take this down even though Azan had trip 3s?
That's magical.
Wow.
How did that even happen?
Guys, check it out in the chat room. If you go to the settings, click on the bottom right part of the screen, you can actually change the definition to source, and that will come to what we're broadcasting in, which is HD. So if you're watching in 720 and you have a good enough internet connection, you can bump it up to HD, and then you can see all of our skin blemishes. on the table. You can see if a fly lands on the rail. You can see everything. It's like real life.
Okay, so guys, for those of you just tuning in, thank you for clarifying. Jake, I'm sure he was on the text chat with Zon, but basically Zon actually had Jacks, not Jack 3.
Okay, so the graphics were wrong.
The graphics were wrong, yeah. So that's why when the queen was out there, he's like, yeah, Bill, you have a queen, whatever, I get it, bye.
Gotcha. So in that case, a fantastic fold. Had he had Jack 3, not so much.
Yeah.
Another high chew?
No, I need to pace myself, but I will take it. I'll put it right there. I mean, I'm taking it. I'm just not eating it right now.
Okay. Now I'm going to take it back then.
Oh, it's grape, though. It's the best flavor.
Grape is the best? No, go ahead. You can have it. You can have it.
Well, it depends. What else you got?
Grape.
Oh, man. That's my lucky day.
This is why I wear suits, because you can put candy in it.
That's it.
All right, Aaron with pocket queens. He's already 4-bet up to 110, and Darren is going tournament style. Colin with ace queen suited.
Oh, Bill's got to come along. Bill's got 8-9. He's got 2 different flush draws. It's
2
offsuit.
flush draws. Yeah, it's better than 1.
Oh, and he picks up a straight draw, too. Good times.
Gutter. And Aaron's still way out in front with his queens.
Yeah, it's a great flop for him. Jack high board, Jack 7-3 rainbow. I mean, that's the flop you want to see right there.
Darren made a big call pre-flop with ace queen, misses and gets away. And Bill's not scared. He's not scared to put in a call here, even though he's pretty far behind. And he's looking for a 10. He might think that 9 is a good thing.
That's going to string Bill along. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, all it does is improve his hand.
He picks up outs. 9s, 8s, and 10s now are helpful for Bill. So Aaron needs to make a big bet here to try and get rid of him. But as we already know from watching Bill play, it's going to be pretty tough to get rid of him. 635 in the pot. Looks like we got a $200 bet. My guess is Bill calls.
Oh, Bill's coming. Bill's coming along for sure.
We might see a monster card on the river. Could really build a huge pot. And let's see what we get. Ace.
Brick City. Now that could slow down the action. I don't think any player wants to see that card. Nobody wants to see that.
Look at Aaron's face.
Hey, nobody got time for that.
Look
at
yeah. Okay. So you can see an example right there. I mean, he's trying not to give information away, but you can see by the face that he makes, he's clearly disgusted by the card.
He was like, watch this, Bill's gonna have like ace 7, ace jack, and he just totally caught up. And I love it, he was so disappointed, and it didn't even change anything. He's still way ahead.
I know, and that's the thing, you gotta be careful in the live game too, that you're not giving away information with body language. And this is one thing I think that our stream is really good at for our players that play on the stream. A lot of them tell me they go back and they watch themselves to see what type of body language they're giving off, and actually are able to plug up leaks in their game that way as well.
Look at our commentators tonight. Apparently it's you and Lon McCarran. I'm Lon McCarran.
I get to do another show with Lon. It's because you're in the suit. They confused you because you're in the suit.
That's the problem, guys. I come in here in a suit one time, they're like, well, that must be Lon McCarran. It's not some clever-ass, crafty shirt.
Justin Kelly would never wear a suit. That's what they're thinking. That must be Lon.
Yeah.
That must be Lon.
Get scratched, man. I totally agree with you. I know he never has ace-jack there. Now, you were going back to giving away information there. I think the only reason that Ron actually did that body language thing is because he was in position and it didn't matter anymore at that point, so he's like, I'm going to check it anyways.
Yeah.
However, that would have been one of those things where you see some people kind of over Hollywood sometimes, where they make that and they're like, I raise, you know what I mean? And so like that, I didn't want to call it out, but
not the card I want.
Oh, man.
I'm all in.
I bet 500 because I hate that card. So there we go. So to this board here, 8-4 queens,
5 makes a straight.
off. Yeah,
5-7.
5-7 monster for Aaron. He can't even finish stacking his chips while he goes into killing this next pot here.
Looks like Aaron picked a good seat tonight.
Yeah, not really much for anybody to look him up with though. Got a bet of 40 with ace high. Any sort of raise, everybody's running for the hills here. But he's gonna flat it.
Frederick has chop outs, but no one else with really much of anything.
I said bet 40 and then I raised to 60. Oh, bet 30 raised to 60. There we go. Yeah, min raise and everybody's gone. I'm pretty sure we can't do that. So Aaron, after scooping that pot, is definitely our chip leader now, well over 2K.
You're lucky Jake's not here.
What?
You call someone a chip leader in a cash game?
Oh, does he?
I thought he was gonna punch me. He was so angry.
He wasn't gonna punch you, but remember the beard comes out and punches. It's got its own fist.
A beard fist.
It's real. To the flop here, ace 6-6. Derek spiking his ace. Way ahead. Good old Jake. Well, he's the rooster, man. He's trying to rock that straight mohawk haircut. You should rock that. Jake, you heard me, man. Next time you're in the stream, I want you to just spike it straight up and go straight mohawk, man. So there's just under 10 grand on the table right now. Not bad for a little 5-5 Monday night action here. And then we got JFK Stones in the chat just talking with the bots, as usual.
That's all I care about. I like bots and animals.
You're a simple man.
People suck. I watch Westworld, so I just want life to be like that now.
No spoilers, man. I hear good things. I gotta check it out.
Everybody dies.
Well, I'm in. I like those shows. I watch Walking Dead. I watch Game of Thrones. Same crap. Everybody dies. Oh, you like that character? Let's kill him. Hashtag rating.
You saw Walking Dead last night. They finally killed off Daryl.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
I know. I couldn't believe they did that.
Oh my God.
He's like the highest ranked character.
I know. And
they shot him in the head with a crossbow.
Yeah, and then they killed off Carl too.
Stupid Carl.
Crazy,
I was waiting for them to kill Carl. I'm glad they finally did.
So are
that.
these reverse anti-spoilers? Is that what these are? It was a good episode though.
Pretty good.
Just saying.
All right, Arcadian Bill H. Ace 8 versus Ace King, and the Ace comes.
Of course. Battle of the Kickers.
Arcadian really bad shape and acting out of position. That's right, guys. Daryl's dead.
God, we're the worst. Are we trolling people with fake spoilers?
Fake spoilers.
We're the worst.
Hey, that's the thing now. It's the thing.
Fake spoilers are the worst. All right, so 3 peels off now. No help to anybody. Still battle of the kickers. Actually, club draw now for Bill H.
Yeah, Bill and very
the best gets better. It's over now.
Bill actually with the check mark. It looks like the only 8 left in the deck might be a club.
A club, yeah. Which would.
Oh no,
which
yeah.
So again, we calculate true outs, and if you're wondering why Arcadia actually doesn't have an 8 out, that's because the only one left is a club, and it would give Bill the flush. But we know this, man. So now, bet 200, pushing the pot to just shy of 600. And Arcadia calls. 9 on the river. Look at the stare down. Look at this. He's staring at. He's staring every little inch down, man.
He might think he's good.
Did he snap call? Oh, he snapped. Did he snap shove?
No, I think he just called. He shows just the ace. It's good news for Bill. Bill's gonna scoop a pot. It's a 350 and a call. And there it is, Bill scooping chips again. Jake says Arcadia can fold this, but I think he was just proven wrong.
Well, and that's okay. So this goes back to Bill's image, right? You know, you get this thing where Bill's image is okay. Bill's crazy and he can play into 2 cards. And in this particular case, when he has an absolute monster, he gets paid. You know, and that's what it is. I mean, because you look at him and you're like, well, that's Bill. Like, he's probably just making a move, or he just has an ace no kicker. He doesn't even have an ace. He had a draw and he missed. You know, so
here's the secret, and I'm going to tell them real quick. Okay, guys, get in close to the screen here. Come on in. Look, even crazy players can get good cards.
That's a lie.
You heard it here first.
It's a lie.
Yep.
It's a lie.
I hope they got close for that. That'd be great.
I did.
And
They're like
me.
coming in closer.
Touch me right on the face.
No internet high fives.
No, just touch my face.
This just got weird. Is this Westworld? Did they do that in Westworld?
They do.
I'm sure they do.
That was a spoiler?
Yeah, it's a spoiler. I haven't
and
seen
then
it yet.
Daryl is in Westworld, and he dies there too.
God, you're the worst.
He has a crossbow, and a robot kills him.
Your fake spoilers are the worst. It's like worse than the spoilers I see on Honda Civics. The shopping cart spoilers.
Good one.
You know that.
That was smooth.
Thanks. About as smooth as sandpaper. We'll take it. I know. I know. Guys, come to my
You
stand-up.
just lost us like 10 viewers of people that have Honda Civics with spoilers.
No, like normal spoilers are fine. I'm talking about the ones that make it look like a giant shopping cart. Like you need to go 1,100 miles an hour to actually get downforce with that.
That's our viewers, bro.
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
All right, 4 ways to this flop. Ace, deuce, 5, couple diamonds. Aaron hitting a big ace.
Goes on with the wheel draw. And Bill with a 5. Bill's always got a piece of it.
It's about to get wheel. That's pretty good, right?
Oh my God, it's about to get the worst. So 10 peels off here.
Ace still way out in the lead, and Bill hoping for a queen or a 5. No help.
Ace gets better. Honestly, I was just like, watch Bill just bink another 5 or queen on the river. Not surprised at all.
All right, there we go. Aaron scooping a pot. And seriously, in those situations where you already have a good hand, and then you get like a third ace or something like that, yeah, it's nice your hand improves, but you don't really want that. That doesn't help you make money. You want a card that's going to contribute to action, and usually improving your hand typically is not going to do that. So
Jake in the chat here has an observation about Bill back to the a couple previous hands ago. He said that Bill always check calls light, but he doesn't lead light. If Bill is firing multiple hundreds of dollars into the pot, he probably has at least what he considers a fairly strong hand.
Fair enough.
However, I mean, I have seen, but that doesn't mean that Bill's not capable of definitely just firing with air. But I don't think he's leading light. He's either got, it's one of those things, he's got a monster or he's got air, right? But there, there was no way.
Well, he's a very polarized player. Like, that's why it's hard to put him on the range, because he will do the same type of things with huge hands as he will with total air.
Yeah.
That's why he gets paid when he makes big hands.
So raise to 40 here from the big. Casey with ace queen suited. Around flop comes jack queen 6 here, couple of spades. Top for Casey, not a bad flop.
Did you see that?
Oh.
No, I mean we got the for mature audiences warning.
Oh, is that what we get now?
Is that because we started talking about Urban Dictionary now? We get a warning.
We got
that we're for mature audiences only.
We are definitely
guys. We're not that bad.
Audience.
It's not like Veronica's here.
It should say for immature audiences only is what it should say.
Yeah, so we are now live to you from the Twitch homepage. Anyone just joining our stream, we appreciate you being here. Stone's Live Poker from Citrus Heights, Stone's Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California. 5-5 no limit cash game tonight.
If you like watching Bill run good, make sure you click that heart, because he always does. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday.
It's impressive, and he has not disappointed tonight.
Look at this, Battle of the Hearts. A heart would just be nasty. Look at that draw. That's such a setup on the turn for Frederick.
With the straight flush draw.
Frederick
open
dodged
ender.
a bullet. That would have been gnarly.
Well, unless the 2 or the 7 of heart came.
Oh yeah, 7 of heart would have been gnarly. Oh, so gnarly. Now Casey checks, and Frederick's gonna fire buck 35, and then he snap calls, and it's good.
That had potential to be a massive hand if the right card came. Any heart really, but the 2 or the 7, and we would see some sick action. I mean, you never, when you have like a nut flush like that, you never think about the straight flush getting there.
No, it's one of those things where, I mean, it's almost so polarizing. It's like well, if you got it, you got it, you know? I mean, maybe if it's a 4-card straight flush out there where they just need the 1 card to make it, okay, fine.
Right.
But when they need 2 cards, especially if they're gapped, if they need like if they need the 5-7 of hearts or something to make it, then it's, and depending on the way the hand plays out, like almost every time I'm just going to be like, here's my money, show it to me.
I know, right? Because you're like, basically you got one hand that beats you, and what's the chances it's out there?
Yeah, well, they need both 2
and
perfect
turns
cards.
out sometimes it's out there.
And you're like, that's how bad I run.
It's happened to Maddie like twice. So.
I know. Every time I see Maddie, I can't help but think of that straight flush hand. Just the worst. Just got a raise here, going up to 40 from Derek on the button.
I like Casey's hand there. King Jack suited. You got some straight and flush possibilities. And it's a nice hand to see a flop. And even Frederick with King Jack suited as well. Should be fun to see the role aggression plays here. Derek has raised it up to 40 with pocket nines, and it looks like everyone's just comfortable coming along here. Back around to Aaron. With this much money in the pot, I would almost say call. Stick another 30 in there. What the hell? It's just
Why
chips.
not?
It's not real money. It's just chips.
Well, and we've seen this too before. When you get multiple, you get a pre-flop raiser and you get multiple callers, and you're like, well, if these guys are all playing the super top end of these range, a lot of paint cards. I'm playing 5-8.
Yeah, 10, 4, and a 6. Guess what? Bill hit his card.
No surprise there. Crazy top pair for Bill here.
Only one spade, so Casey's draw no good right now unless he goes runner with the spades. Frederick completely misses.
Aaron with his fun little hand did pick up a gut shot straight draw, but they're not going to make it cheap for him though. That's for sure.
Loyal Ray 13 joins us in the chat room from Canada. We got another Canadian viewer.
Nice.
Pretty fun. Thanks for being here. If you haven't clicked that heart button and become a part of our family, please do so.
Do it. We adopt people for the low price of a simple heart click. That's all it takes. And Bill takes down another pot. Biggity bam.
Nice job, Bill.
Click that heart if you like watching Bill take down pots.
Right. So one other thing that might be good to encourage people to follow our channel here and click that heart is we are in the process of building an online store with Stones Live merchandise.
I have heard rumors of this.
And once that's ready to go, we're just a few months out. If you're a follower of the show, you're going to get special gear that only our followers have access to.
Ooh, piece of candy.
And Haichu is included.
Nice.
Grape Haichu.
Grape and grape only. The best of the flavors.
Honestly, the only reason I'm in this whole Stones Live thing is to try and get a Haichu sponsorship.
I know.
So I'm well on my way.
We know. You're really swinging for it, dude. We know. So look at this. Every single queen in the deck is busy right now. Darren, Frederick, Bill, and Aaron all with queens. Aaron was way the best queen king here.
I want to get Bill a shirt that says, I like to play pots.
I like Jake Ron's idea. We should have Stones whiskey stones. You know, they keep your whiskey cold. Yeah, I like that.
There's a lot of things we can do with stones. I think we're kicking off with like card protectors, hoodies, coffee mugs, stuff like that.
It's true. Bill Perkins wants to know if he gets a family discount because I am his father. It's good. Maybe one day, son. You have to work hard for it. And Jake obviously just wants free merch. Classic. Jake's like, what about the Stones beard comb? Stones beard oils? Do we offer those?
If we do a Stones beard comb, Jake definitely gets a free one.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I will build a little machine that it'll just sit here and comb it for him.
A beard combing machine.
Yes.
While he's doing commentary,
Done.
it'll just...
I've got to be able to get that on eBay or Amazon. Done. I know what you're getting for Christmas, Jake. You're welcome. It just happened. Nice. JKH15 is going to be our first and biggest customer. So again, if you guys are just joining us probably from the front page of Twitch, let me give you a rundown on these chip colors. The reds are 5s, the greens are 25s, and the whites are 100s. And then those blue chips there are dollar chips. We call them tippy chippies. Actually, nobody calls them that, but I just say it because it bugs Jake.
I like it.
Yeah? Are you okay with that?
No,
Okay,
I'm cool with it.
Good.
Because it reminds you that the dealers are part of the poker economy. You scoop a big pot, throw them a buck or two.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of our dealers here actually do hop in these games and play right back in the same games
They
with
just
you.
give it right back to
Yeah,
you.
so I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. You can tip the dealer and then river them and take it right back.
As you know, dealers are notoriously bad players, as are tournament directors, so...
It's true. Or anybody who plays in a suit for that matter.
So you're not playing tonight?
Nope.
Yeah, smart.
Nope, taking the night off.
Smart, man. There it is, split cam for the win. Derek's still way out in the lead with those 10s. Bill basically needs a 6 or a 5, and it looks like of those two. Who was saying a 6 won't even help, or a 5 won't even help them? I'm trying to figure out why. Maybe they're all folded.
Dealers most definitely get to keep their tips. Absolutely.
Oh, Jake is on fire with the comments tonight.
I like to have side combos in the chat while we're actually chatting here. So, looks like Paul's hopping out of the box, and we're going to get Sarah.
Sarah Bear, as she's more commonly known. Sarah Bear.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to razz the dealer a little bit, she's probably not the one you want to razz because you'll get it right back.
She does the razz back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Luke Duke 183, what's going on? You have both JKs in the house.
Is that JK overload? Is it too much JK?
Can you ever have too much JK?
I don't know.
Carry the one. No, I'm sticking with no. Reasons. Actually, for a while, every single commentator we had started with a J name or a V name.
Yeah, we've ruined that now.
We just totally screwed that one up. Now there's so many more letters in this alphabet.
Yeah, we have a Michael now, and this Sunday we have a Kyle.
Oh, look at that. Now you got the MK in there, a little Mortal Kombat action.
Yeah.
Solid.
I won't do that again. I know you're scared. I could tell
was
you
weird.
You were scared.
Well, it's either that or you're going to pick up a pen and threaten to hit me in the neck.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Stop.
Got my lucky.
No, stab my eye or
my
whatever
Stones pen right here.
It's a murder weapon. Oh, look at this flop.
Just in case he gets out of line.
4, 5, 6, all hearts. Scary for everybody.
I have a prediction. I have a prediction that a heart's going to come because Bill has the only heart.
I believe that.
Yeah.
And Bill's not going. Wait, where's Bill going? Nowhere. So bet 30 for pocket 10s here. Scary board, but at least it's all unders here. Bill's going to come along, and Bo's going to make the call as well with a pair of 5s. To the turn, a king peels off.
Heart coming on the river.
What are you, now you're giving spoilers in the hand before it even happens?
And Daryl dies.
The worst. The
10's
worst.
still out in the lead, but as you can see by the percentages, not much. However, 10s are going to put out a bet and take it down here. We don't even get to see a river card, and that's unfortunate because a heart was definitely coming. One thing that the players in the live stream game here at Stones are allowed to do that I rarely see get taken advantage of is rabbit hunt. A player like Bill, I feel like he would really enjoy knowing, would I have hit? And it only costs $5. You tip the dealer, goes to the dealer, not even to the house. You tip the dealer $5, say, let me see the last card, and the dealer will actually show you the cards that would have come.
That's pretty cool.
I think so. I know it's super results oriented, but it's kind of cool though. It's I mean, you see what would have happened in this particular instance, you know. 10-10 for the win though, and we got action. It's starting to get big.
Let's tip the dealer to tilt myself.
If you're just joining us, this is Stones Live Poker. We are here every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, or some people call it Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes on Sundays as well, like for instance this coming Sunday for the final table of our 40K guarantee. If you like tournament streams, you'll definitely want to follow us because that is usually the only way you'll know that we're going live for a tournament final table. But outside of that, 5-5, 5-10, 10-25, no limit, occasionally PLO, and next month even an anti-cash game.
Ooh,
we run them here
every
Monday and Wednesday. So pretty exciting. Click the heart, become part of our family, and in the future even have access to some limited deals, special Stones Live merchandising online web store coming up.
Baby Nate 25, what's going on? I think you just got your question answered, but yeah, we are here with you in 3-hour chunks, and we are just coming off the tail end of that first hour, so we are less than halfway through, and we're just getting warmed up. You're gonna go eat, you'll be back. Well, you have a cell phone, right? I mean, why would you leave us? All right, going to the flop here, ace 10-7, super rainbow.
Bo hits his ace. Bill does have a draw to the straight if he can get the jack to show up.
And a backdoor flush draw if it wants to happen. And knowing Bill, he's going to peel his spade on the turn because he just gets the draws every time.
Bo's not making it easy, and nope.
How does he miss? How does he miss picking up an extra draw? He normally runs so good.
He did actually I believe, pick up an extra draw, didn't he? No, I guess he didn't.
So Bo checks behind here, plays it safe, gave Bill a free card. That was good for Bill. If Jack would have peeled, he would have been a happy man, but I think Bill's obviously in check fold mode now.
Yeah, Bo could have bet $5 there, and Bill's not calling. I mean, he's got nothing to work with. And watch me say this, and Bill calls 225.
Bill's like, raise all in.
Yeah, and Bill stays true to form. He's going to let it go there. Benjamin 7-2 off is rooting for a jack on the river as well. And this just illustrates one point about us, our chat room, anyone really watching the show.
We're all a glutton for punishment.
We want blood.
And we want blood.
We want blood.
There will be blood.
Yeah, we want to see the sharks circling.
I love it. JKH says, I played in a 5-5-10 with a $5 anti-cash game last weekend, and it was the most deceptively massive game ever. And apparently it is leaving Jake drooling for that game.
We're going to do something similar in February. We are planning in the place where our 1025 usually runs a $5 ante-only game.
Ooh!
Yeah. So that should be pretty exciting. We're working out the specifics right now.
That sounds fun.
Whether we can make it work with our action tracker.
That sounds fun.
But if you have anybody you know that would like to get into that game, it's most likely going to be the first Wednesday in February. They want a heads up Bill versus Action.
You know what?
Is it Action Dave? I think they mean Dan. I think they mean Action Dan.
Yeah. I think that would be cool to have a heads up match sometime. You know?
You know who would be great for that is Rum Cake, Scott Ball. He actually is kind of the king of heads up.
Nice. Super sick. And you know, you were saying earlier about that, so you know live when we go, if you subscribe to us, then you'll know when we're going live with our tournaments. You know, the other cool thing we started doing recently is streaming the tournament clock. So, because obviously the tournament's going to get to the final table whenever that happens. Now we stream the tournament clock, what are we thinking, like an hour or two before we go live at least, something like that?
They've been starting it around 4 or 5 o'clock.
And then just letting it run until we get down to the final line, so at least you know.
When it hits 9 players, that we're about 30 minutes away from starting the stream, so you can do it that way.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
again, that tournament clock, you'll get a notification it's streaming only if you're following us.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to 3-bet right now by Derek to 2.25 here. With King 7 suited.
All right, looks like we're heads up. Derek and Bill. King 7 and 5-6, and guess what?
Bill outflops everybody as usual. Now check this pot out. It's already brewing pretty sweet. 535 in the pot. And Derek is going to take the betting line right here. He's going to bet 200. And Bill,
Bill's gonna put a little thought into this.
Well, I mean, you got to remember that Derek did put in a healthy size 3-bet pre-flop, so it's obviously you can't put Derek on something like King 7. I'm thinking he's thinking Derek's a little stronger, but he does make the call. Another pot's just shy of 1,000.
The problem with Bill's hand here is even though he's best, there's not a lot of cards he can see on the turn or river that are going to make him very happy.
No, nothing really. Sort of 3 or 4. Now, the fact that it checked through on the turn now I think you're going to get Bill. If you make any sort of bet here and you're Derek, I think Bill's going to possibly call here.
Derek's putting out a bet 200.
That's not enough to get Bill to go away.
Yeah,
Bill's gonna call that.
Especially in a $1,000 pot. Quick call. Bill's gonna take it down.
I agree with you, Benjamin, too. I think there's no way at that point, once you check on the turn, I think it shows too much weakness for Bill to go anywhere there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those graphics. They were wrong. Derek had pocket kings.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Sometimes we're all fun with graphics.
Oh, no.
I was like, 3-betting with King 7 suited, what a beast. Now it turns to, I would have done the same thing with Kings.
Baby Nate in the chat room points out that the players sitting on the table are streaming the game. That is correct. We do allow the players to stream the game on their phones if they want. We also show it right here in the room so they can look up on the big screens and see it. That being said, we protect the game by delaying the stream 25 minutes. So the game you're seeing is 25 minutes old. However, we're coming to you totally live, which means anything could happen.
Very live.
Anything can happen. And the best part about streaming, FCC doesn't even monitor us.
Yeah, and I mean, now that we've earned a mature audience logo, I'm pretty stoked.
I don't know how that happened. We're not supposed to be mature audiences only.
We're very mature.
Maybe we screwed up.
Dang it.
Maybe they watched a show where Veronica was on.
That must have been it. Clearly that was it. All it takes is one Veronica sighting and they're like,
yeah,
well, that's a mature show only.
right, we have a flop. I see a 10, a 6, maybe a 3. Our graphics are catching up. They'll be there in just a moment. Doesn't look like anyone hit much of anything, though.
Twitch TV. I like the name. So the classic battle here. Ace King, Ace Queen.
Yep.
Bet 60. 60 on Bo to call. Bo's going to make the call here. Jack on the turn gives them both a straight draw.
So now they're basically playing for each other's cards. The queen comes and Bo's good. The king comes and Frederick is good.
Now Frederick also has a bottom end of that straight too if a 9 peels off as well. Callie B's like, so can we ever trust the graphics? I promise you we can. Our graphics machine, she just got a little drunk before the stream. Sometimes it messes up, but it should be good.
We should be able to trust them.
So Frederick fires out 90 here with a double gutter. And Bo is thinking about it.
He might be thinking about a raise here. Does Bo think that he's way out in front? I mean, he is, but he can't think that. You see, I'm looking at Bo's body language here, and I think he's on the fence contemplating a call and a laydown.
Yep,
and there it is. There's the laydown. And that right there perfectly illustrates the power of aggression in poker, where Frederick actually takes a line to bet out there, and he wouldn't have won the hand otherwise, most likely, unless the king comes. Now, the king comes on the river, and we see fireworks.
Boom, shakalaka.
If you're watching and you're close and you think that you might want to get into one of these games in the future, just check out the chat room. I just put the information in there where you can actually call up or email and get on the list to play in one of these games. The games seed at 5:30 Mondays and Wednesdays, and we start recording at 6:35, go live at 7 with that 25-minute delay we were discussing.
Big Bruno's in there saying, Darren, it's about that time. Gonna spike one of them sets. See if we can make it happen.
Darren has been a little quiet in tonight's game, not getting the cards he was hoping for, and again, completely whiffs this flop.
So Casey actually outflops the best of it here with a pair of 8s.
But no one in this hand happy about that ace.
3 peels off. Now this actually gives Darren a straight draw as well for the wheel. Casey takes a betting line of it looks like 15, and Darren's going to make the call. Aaron's folding. Queen on the river. Aaron would have got there.
Casey putting out a little bet here, and probably going to be tough for Darren to call, but he does anyways, and immediately sees the bad news. Lays his hand.
I like it because he's just like, you know, honestly, because he's like, I really haven't been able to like drum anything up yet.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to see where I was at. Felt good to play a pot because it's been so long. I forgot what playing a pot was like. T-Life in the house. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you're just joining us, we are here every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. There's a little heart icon on the screen. You can click that to follow us. Also, one other thing to know is if you just log in right away, you're going to be in 480 I. Is that what they call it? 480?
Yep.
It's just the rating for how clear we look. You can actually adjust that with the little gear icon. We do stream in HD, so if you select source, you can get us in HD, which looks way better on your mobile device.
And if you go one higher than that, it's actually X-ray vision. So let me know how that works out for you guys. See? It's already started. Well, looks like we got it all in finally. There we go. Darren's picking the spot. Pocket 10s.
Pocket 10's a good spot.
Literally twice the hand he just had of pocket 5s.
He might get a call from Arcady. How much is it?
100 and a quarter, it looks like.
All right. There it is.
Oh,
we get a call, and we're just going to see how it runs out.
Ace 3. Oh, my God. Arcady just nails it. You know what? And I respect Arcady just lays his hand down, doesn't even do a slow roll, just throws it out there. Just throws it out there. The second he flops 2 aces, he just says boom.
Trip,
done.
aces. Rough spot for Darren, getting it in best with pocket 10s, and not just 1 ace, but 2 aces popping out.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
So taking a look at those stacks, like we're still right around that 10K mark there. 10K in play at the 5.5.
All right, open seat on table 11, and we have a huge list for this game. If you guys, on your way in, you can actually sign up with the Stones app. iTunes and Google Play, just type in Stones Gambling Hall. Free Stones app will show you all of the exciting stuff coming to Stones. Really fun tournament coming up January 15th. Have you seen the chip amplifier?
I have. Where's it at? We got to have a thing on this here, right?
It's rotating through the little app thing here. But there's actually 6 levels of buy-in, and each level is a higher buy-in with more chips. So for example, you come in level 1 or 2 for 120 bucks, 10,000 in chips, where level 3 is 220 for 20,000.
Yeah.
All the way up to level 6, where you can come in at level 6, and I believe the blinds are 150, 300.
Yeah, you said because you set it up to be how many bigs for each buy-in?
200 bigs.
200 bigs. So no
level
matter
you come in.
what level you buy into this tournament, you're always coming in with 200 bigs.
So if you come in level 6, it's all the way up to a 550 buy-in, but you're getting 60,000 chips to start.
That's awesome.
So a lot of different strategies to approach a tournament like this. It's the Stones chip amplifier. We can give you guys a little view of that there. And if you see there in the pictures on it, that's Lon McCarran and Scott Ball, who will also be here Wednesday. They're going to be doing the commentary for the final table. So you got a real dream team.
And it's
if you make that final table.
40-minute levels. I mean, like, this is going to be a thing to
Great
play.
structure, 40,000 guaranteed for the price. Well, I think it'll go way over that.
Oh, I think it will too. And you know what's really cool is if you're used to those bigger buy-ins, those $500 range buy-ins, right? Then I mean, why even waste your time in the beginning, right?
Just come in,
just come in 60K and then just come in and start stacking off. But if you like doing the smaller ones, I mean, why not throw 120 bucks once or the first couple rounds, level 1 or 2, and then whatever. Yeah. Run that up and then just snap off somebody else who buys them for $550.
It looks like Derek is reloading here, or maybe just moving. All right. Yeah, I saw.
I was like, Azan's taking his chips and he doesn't even have cards. How does this work?
Azan's just that good.
I will literally just take your chips. The tournament here is at Stones, and it is going to be on Sunday, January 15th here, coming up. That's a hell of a way to start your 2017, guys. Just come in and take this bad boy down. 40K guaranteed.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy money.
Xanax bot just put it in the chat room for you guys to go. So check out the website. Just click on that link right on the front page. You'll see another button on our homepage for the Stones chip amplifier. Unlimited re-entry, so the other thing, you could go in and you could fire a couple bullets in those early cheap levels, and if it didn't work out, you couldn't build a stack, you could come back at level 5 or 6 and just come in as a big stack.
So you're telling me I'm going to be into this tournament for like $2,000?
It's possible.
Okay, just checking, because that's pretty much going to go down. I'm like, guys, I have to get 4th place to break even. It's not pretty. No, 40K guaranteed. I mean, dude, there's no way. It's going to go way over that. Way over that.
That's good. Yeah. I got my application in at Starbucks just in case we
because
miss.
You have to cover the difference, and then you're going to run away.
Yeah. At least I heard they had great medical benefits, so yeah, there's that.
I love it. Hi, Q. What's going on, buddy? Eat, sleep, hug. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday for some live poker action. Oh, there we go. I was like, where'd Bill go? Okay, we did a super musical chairs number here. I feel, you know why? I feel like when Bill moves, everybody moves around Bill.
Right.
Like, do I want to be on this side of Bill? Do I want to be over here? Where's the best?
Little chip amplifier promo there.
There you go.
Almost right on time.
Biggie bam.
Hey, so we had a couple viewers I saw earlier from Canada, and we always have viewers from all over the globe. So if you guys are near your keyboard right now, just let us know. We'd love to know where you're watching from. What city are you watching poker from? Is poker even legal where you're watching us? That's always exciting to find out.
I found it funny
that viewers in Hawaii, and you can't even play poker in Hawaii.
I was gonna say same thing with like Texas, right? Texas Hold'em in Texas. Just saying.
Yeah, you can't play Texas Hold'em in Texas.
That's so messed
ridiculous.
up.
Where are you guys from? We'd like to know where you're coming in from. Type your city there in the chat room. Try to be honest.
Come on, I'm waiting for the first person to type
Philly,
in your mom's bedroom.
Nice.
Oh.
My name ain't Earl. I don't think he's in Philly. I think that's Earl.
No. Oh, really?
It's not Earl.
Not Earl.
He says his name's not Earl.
Lies.
But Philly. All right.
Lies.
We got Philly, Southwest U.S. I don't know where that is. New York City, Manchester, Twin Cities, Minnesota, London, U.K., and poker is legal there.
Ooh, New
Portland,
York.
San Diego, Atlantis, Canada, New York, Alabama, Canada, Salinas, Sacramento. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice, guys. That's awesome. We got viewers all over
Czech Republic,
this
dude.
beautiful
Nice.
planet. Keep them coming, guys. Very cool to see where everyone's coming in from.
Speaking of very cool, check out this flop. So Bill,
Let's take a look.
flopping a monster as usual.
Woo, go
but pair and
Bill.
open-ended for Bill. Casey's also got open-ended. Bo spikes a pair of 9s here, and Frederick actually has a flush draw.
Wow, look at this. We got St.
Yeah.
Petersburg, Russia.
Ooh,
Nice.
welcome.
Very cool.
West Sac, right down the street. I love it. We got people a couple miles away and then a couple thousand miles away.
Other side of the globe. That's great. All right, so Bill Flop's great here, but
so Bill got
Frederick out in the
175.
lead with his hearts actually.
Yeah, this could get gnarly here.
Did we already get a new player? Did we already get that seat filled?
I think so. We'll see when the camera pans around here. So 175 was bet. Oh, and it was enough to get the flush draw to lay down. Everybody laid down.
Hey, wow.
Oh, no.
It's Casey and Bill.
Oh, Casey and Bill. There we go. Okay.
Casey with the better 10, but Bill has hit his jack here, and he's open-ended. So both of them open-ended, but Bill, I guess this is a free roll for Bill.
Yeah. So Casey here, I think Casey might be thinking about laying this down.
You know, it's a tough spot. I mean, he probably wants to see one more card, but
if you look at the pot size, the pot at 280, he bet 175. The pot was only like 100.
That 280 includes the 175.
I know, that's what I mean. He bet 175 to a pot of like 100. So, I mean, at this point, Casey's like, there's just no value there for him, especially heads up.
He's not getting the price. Rick and Barstow wants to see if we can guess where he's watching from tonight. I'm going to go with, this is a tough one.
Nice, rhymes with Barstow. Look at it. There we go. Team Dante from Lithuania.
Wow, okay, I got to give a special shout out to Team Dante. If you're really watching from Lithuania, that's where I'm from.
Fantastic,
so, yeah. A lot of people see my last name, they think Greek. No, I'm Lithuanian. Nice to have another Lithuanian in the house. People don't even know we exist. So it's cool. It's like verification that I am real, I'm a real person. I'm a real boy.
So Chicken Jeff NY says, yeah, no free roll, but I'll tell you what, man. If that king come, it would have been nuts because it would have given Casey the and one the higher straight all the way to the ace, as opposed to Bill's just straight, and he would have got every bit of Bill's chips.
You know what I really miss in our chat room is you might punch me right now, but
well, somebody asked you. Jake's not here.
Poker Pro Eric, where's he been?
What?
Yeah, he's our resident troll. I love Poker Pro. Poker Pro Eric used to be such a big fan that he actually was watching one of our shows while out on a date.
I heard about that, and I hear it didn't work out for him. I wonder why.
Oh, if someone knows Poker Pro Eric, hey, get him back. We want him back. He's a lot of fun.
You want him in here? I'll text him right now.
All right, text him.
Who's coming?
Sure, I only had to, right here. I got the whole world right in front of me.
He'll tell you all about how you're not playing your poker game right.
One Arm Louie says that he banned him, so that could be true. I don't know if that's a joke or not.
Well, I said come to the stream and chat. We miss you. Oh, okay. So he's gonna instantly hit me back. He's gonna be like, I was banned. So we'll know real quick one way or the other.
Please, table 11.
Nice one, Rick. Rick and Barstow. I love our chat.
We need a drum set and a cymbal in here just for the boom.
Yeah. Oh no, that'd be great.
We'd use it a lot.
We use it probably too much, actually. It's probably better that we don't.
Yeah.
Poker Pro Eric caught a hanger in the policeman's game. It hasn't been seen since. Him and Worm are on a vacay. Oh, there's our new player right there in C1.
Oh, it's Sean P, one of our regulars to the Stones live stream. Sean going, he said he's taking a little vacation to Fort Knox, so he wanted to get in. Big Bruno wants to know if we know how cool we are. Duh. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the compliment. We appreciate it. You know, contrary to popular opinion, an ego cannot get too big.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, I'm just glad that they called us cool because at the end of the day, the only person who ever called me cool was like my parents. And
I was going to say your mom.
I felt that was super biased.
But you know, no, I mean it might be, but your mom, I think she would be honest with you if you weren't.
She would be. She would.
She's an honest lady.
She'd be like, hey, Mom, am I cool? She'd be like, hey, you kind of suck at life.
She'd be like, really? I raised this?
Dang it. Sorry. Sorry about that. Poker Pro Eric.
He made it.
He
Nice. Did you text him and he came in?
I did.
All right.
Just like that. Ask and you shall receive.
Now we can ban him.
That's it. Now we can ban him. He's here. Now we can lay down the ban hammer.
So we were telling a story about this young man that just joined in the chat room. Actually was such a big fan of the live stream, he was watching on a date. Poker Pro Eric, tell us how that date worked out.
Well, they're no longer together. It was a one-date event.
It was a one-hit wonder. Great story though. I love that. I could just see it beyond a day. But 1 second, honey. There's a great hand going on right here.
Oh my God! You just like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, sorry, this guy just rivered this nut straight against like the sad, and it was crazy.
And she's like, why have you said nut like 5 times?
Yeah.
All right, Sean comes in first hand, gets 9 deuce. Big whoop. A couple hands that should be fun and playable here. I'd like to see Zon's ace-7 go up against Frederick's ace-9. Zon dumped it though. He was suited. Why would
But
you ever
it
pull
was
suited ace?
suited.
It was suited.
So it looks like Poker Pro Eric's right down the street corner pocket shooting some pool.
Watching the stream.
Done. Of course. Must be on a date. Nailed it.
That's awesome. This is great. I didn't know that we could actually request people to join us and that they would just show up.
Ask and you shall receive, bro. Done and done.
All right, we're 3 ways to this flop. Sean stuck around with that 9 deuce. We got ace 9 and Bill with a suited 5-3. The ace 9 flops big with the heart draw. And probably not going to get too much action here. Unfortunately, I guess I should spoke too soon. Bill leading out with 5-3.
You know why? Because Bill does what Bill wants.
Yeah, no joke.
And Sean folds with authority there. Now look at this, Bill. Of course, Bill actually gets a draw.
Wow.
So now Bill's open-ended here on the turn, and they check. Oh, heaven
For a
forbid, deuce of hearts.
7
I was like, where's the deuce
Yeah,
of
I
7 of
know,
hearts?
right?
What a setup.
Look, Zon would have stuck around with his ace 7 clubs, and he would have rivered the nut.
All you got to do is go runner, guys. Poker's an easy game. How can you not do it? And Bill bets 40, and it's good. 5 high is so good.
Eat, sleep,
Look at that, and he shows 5 high.
Chat room.
Yep.
Some things are just meant for the chat room. And,
It's true.
And that's one of those things.
It's true. But
Funny though. If you guys are watching without the chat available, you need to see the chat because usually the most entertaining part of the show sometimes. And I don't know why people are texting your phone that I'm sexy. That's weird.
It's not, it's not the first time. That's the worst part.
I mean, they all have my number.
I know.
They could
But
just
you put
text
it
me.
in the chat.
Yeah, it's right there.
You know what? Maybe we shouldn't say that. I can't wait to see how many random texts you start getting.
It happens. It happens.
This is your friend from Lithuania. What's going on? What's going on?
I just chat with them. I just say, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
So, I mean, I got a program on there. If I need to block someone, I can block them. But most of
why?
people-
Half the
most
fun
of
is not
people,
blocking
Yeah,
them.
just have fun. I mean, honestly, good luck trying to offend me.
Anchorage, Alaska, checking in. What's going on?
Said that.
No, here comes
All right.
all
Nice. We got viewers all over the planet, and we're happy to have you guys here. If you haven't already clicked the little heart, make sure you do that too. We want to let you know when we're going live. It's not just Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. We do tournaments and special events too, so if you click the heart, you'll know.
Andre, thanks for joining us, buddy. You are watching a 5-5 no-limit cash game.
Azan, the only one connecting with this board, is 7, and it's paired with jacks now. He's going to go ahead and look like he put a bet out there. Yep, 20. It's not much, just a little feeler into a $35 pot to see if anybody's interested in seeing any more cards.
Hey, my name ain't Earl. Wants to come out and play. How long do you book them in advance?
You know, most games you get in like a day or two in advance and you're fine.
Yeah.
But you can sign up to 6 weeks in advance. I keep lists that far out.
And he does generally, if you're going to be out here and you kind of know to last minute, you might be out here for vacation
Yeah,
or work
yeah.
or something, he'll get you in the game, man. I mean, it's really cool if you guys watch us from elsewhere and you come out and you want to hop on, we'll get you in.
Some games you want to go a little further in advance if you possibly know. The 1025 is a very popular game.
Yeah.
It's usually full a week or two in advance. That's the first Wednesday of every month. The last Wednesday of every month is our 1-3 no limit open list game too, and that one usually fills up about a week in advance. Really the best thing is if you know you're going to want to play in a game, let me know as soon as possible. Like I said, up to 6 weeks in advance I can take reservations for you
Hidden
guys.
8277, yeah, you can just come in for a massage. Tracy is awesome.
You're doing those? Or
Yeah, I will do it myself, actually. It's true. You get to request your own funny shirt while you get the massage. I assure
love
you.
it. I love it.
That's good. Phil Birkins, my son, apparently getting out of line, getting some warnings. Be careful. Super Ultra Mega Combat. Are you ready?
Make sure, even if you're stopping in and not for the live stream, just to play in a regular game, the best way to sign up is with the Stones app. It's got a lot of great stuff on there. And another little reveal here.
Oh my God, get ready.
This is the first time that we've even mentioned it, but it's in progress being developed right now. Our hands of the week that we do through Crush Live Poker are now going to be pushed through the app.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, pretty cool. So you definitely want to have the app. It's totally free, 100% free to you, and you can sign up for
Really?
games.
I had to pay for it.
Except for you. You can sign up for these games, you can see the tournaments, you can even look at the Sammy's menu and decide in advance what you want to order.
Duck tacos, just saying.
I had duck soup today. I love duck. Yeah,
Nice.
We got lots of duck here.
I don't give a duck.
We have a little thing in the back where we keep the live ducks. We kill them fresh right there when you order.
You get to pick the one right there on a little webcam back there, and you actually get to name it. And
I like to
and then
name
we
it.
kill
Yeah, I was
and then
going to
we kill
say,
it.
that's Daffy.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat him.
God, we are so sick. We are just sick people. If you like sick people, tune in, click that heart. Justin and Jess just having fun. Apparently, we are for mature audiences only, so we really appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, I mean, now that we got that tag.
Love it. Moose tacos from Alaska. Hilarious. Duck tacos now with chicken. All right, so heads up to the flop here. Pocket 8s versus 9-5. Whip
Bill,
City.
9-5. That's the old Dolly Parton hand.
9-5. I wish 9-5. Jeez, more like 7-5.
Remember her back in the day, yowza.
Yeah, for a long time actually. Honestly, I still would. Queen on the river. Maybe that's why we're rated mature. Zing.
Pill Birkins, absolutely. We will let you kill the duck yourself. How would you do it? What would be your method?
So
What's
now we're
the
talking
best
about,
way?
hey, thank you for joining us, PETA. We're going to appreciate all the hate fan mail talking about killing animals on the stream.
What's the
That's
best way to
really
kill
great.
a duck?
Oh my God.
It's okay to kill it if you're going to eat it.
I don't know. Just probably hit it with my car.
That sounds about right. This is California.
Tenderize it first a little bit. Why are we having this conversation? Why don't you just go back to something more light, like Urban Dictionary? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, Urban Dictionary.
No, the worst. Oh my God! Now the whole chat's chiming in. What you got to remember? What
I like cyanide.
What have we started?
Yeah, our chat room is very impressionable.
It's the worst. Waterboard the duck. I love you guys. I mean, in like the
But you can't really
sickest,
waterboard a duck.
dysfunctional way
Ducks
possible.
are cool with water. It just runs right off on them.
All right, so Sean's ready to wake up at his first hand of the table here since sitting down. So he's got pocket jacks. He's going to make it 75 to go from the cutoff.
Sean, sit down into the game and pick up a premium pocket pair, but now he's playing against Ace Queen and Ace 9, it looks like. The raise is up to 75. Frederick with a premium hand contemplating the call here.
It's a healthy raise, too. For
Frederick's going to let it go. It's a very disciplined laydown with Ace
And
Queen.
Aaron's letting it go, too.
Okay, so Frederick being primarily a tournament player, you have to understand that that is a big laydown. Ace Queen is gold in a tournament. So he's come into this game, a cash game, and really shifted gears as to how he's going to approach it. I think that's impressive.
Now, taking a look at the chip stack, guys, the biggest deck on the table right now is about $2,100. This game started out with a max buy of 1,000, but it instantly goes table stakes after that. So if you did come out, you do want to hop on the stream, you do want to play this game, you could sit down right now and you could buy in for the table max at this point, which is $2,100.
But that's just crazy. So you're telling me if I came into this game right now, I could just buy up to the chip leader?
Yeah, so can I borrow $2,100? Because I need to go hop in real quick.
You can have everything in my pocket.
Okay, so $4 and a high chew, a grape high chew.
Close.
$3.
$3.
But I don't get it because it's like Price is Right rules. I went over, so now I lose.
And a grape high chew.
That's worth $1. I'm in. I break even. Bill's coming in. Bill's got 5-6, stepping it up.
Chicken Jeff New York says, I like all animals. Some are cute and some are tasty.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier, I think Rick and Barstow said PETA stands for People Eating Tasty Animals.
I've heard that one
So it's
before.
good stuff.
That's nice.
So Bill, our original raiser here, flops open-ended with 5-6 like a champ. Continuation bets it, takes it down. Doesn't even need to hit his draw, but of course he flops a draw anyways because it's Bill. Fantastic.
Who is it?
It's Bill.
Oh, okay.
I feel like maybe we'll just rename it like What About Bob the movie. What about Bill?
What about Bill?
What about Bill?
Bill's in the game, guys.
It works.
It's serious. Bill almost didn't get in this game. He was first alternate and someone didn't show up.
Yeah, I love it. And we got funny jokes in the chat room too. Thanks for joining us here.
Oh, you guys got jokes?
Call 002. It might have been too mature for this room, but
That's pretty funny.
I got a light chuckle.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to get deleted. I wouldn't have deleted it. I thought it was funny, but someone... Guys, you got to be careful because we have trigger-happy mods.
I respect it though.
And
I
it's
respect
going,
it.
we were trying to keep things...
You never know. All those underage kids who are trying to learn poker watching this stream,
Yeah.
we gotta cater to them. We gotta be
We
supportive.
are, believe it or not, we're supposed to be an all ages show. We got the mature stamp. I don't know why that happened.
You know, you strip on this show one time, and all of a sudden it's 18 and over.
All right.
Brett McCall, yes, I'd like to think that I could. Thank you.
Oh, we're not?
No. He's asking if I could beat the game, not if you could strip. You don't want to do that.
My bad. I'm sorry, guys. All right. They said somebody ordered the duck in the game. At least they're not eating salad today. But salad is positive EV, I heard.
Earlier, when you were talking about HD, somebody was in the chat and they said, well, you know, that's so we can watch people eat salad in high definition. And Peter's not in here.
Yeah, Peter's not in the. He is here. He's just not in the game.
Peter salad eater.
I saw him up on the list. 5-5's a little small for Peter.
All right, so 5 peels off on the turn, pairs the board, no help to anybody.
Yeah, Bill drawing dead anyways. So.
No, this is a fun little card. 230 in the pot, it's up for anybody, no spades, so it's kind of like bet it to win it. And Bill, what's Bill doing? Bet 100, oh man, Bill stacked out chips for the maybe raise, and that's like, nah, I'm kidding.
He's just showboating a little. Bill knows how to play to the camera. Yeah, guys, so look. It's not personal when you get your message to lead to get banned from the chat room. I even get banned from the chat room from time to time, and I'm a mod in there. So don't take it personal. Just take your time out. Come back in 5 minutes and get going. Just know that there is a line that can be crossed, and I know that sometimes we influence them to
Look, guys,
say
there's
these
black
things,
and there's white, but we live in the gray area because it's so much fun that way.
They can't bleep us. We're live, so
I really would like my own bleeping button, because have you ever heard people bleep things that aren't even expletive?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
No, it is. I've seen some of those videos. They're pretty funny. Yeah, guys, just be careful in there. We love our mods because they're trigger happy. They keep things clean and fresh, and just like clean and fresh. Clean and fresh. Help me out.
Clean and fresh. So fresh and so clean. Well, we can do some outcasts.
No, I was thinking clean and fresh like.
Chime in, chat.
No.
You guys.
No.
Oh man.
All right, we got a new hand shape now. Let's talk about poker.
Oh my God.
All right.
So about poker, Azal breaks
game.
up with Jack 10 here. He's going to make it 30 to go. And Bill's got deuce 3. I'd expect to see him in here, if not 3 betting. All right, so Aaron's going to go away. So heads up, Azan versus Bill H. These guys have definitely been in a few pots against each other. A little history here. Queen 10-6 on the flop, 2 hearts.
Yeah, Zahn gets the best of it here.
Definitely.
And now Bill has taken a lot of risk with these crazy hands, and the thing that's good, I mean, you're gonna miss most of them, right? If you look at the percentages, you know in the long run where you're gonna stand. But when Bill hits, he gets paid.
Absolutely.
He gets paid big.
And we've seen it multiple times on the stream tonight. So even at the 5-5 game, our smallest stack is about a little over 500, and our biggest stack is 4x that.
Yeah, real quick, you guys in the chat room watching, if you haven't already clicked the heart to follow us, we are approaching a milestone. We're only 80 followers away from hitting the 3,000 followers mark, and we would love your help. If you haven't followed yet, click the little heart button, follow us. We'd love to hit 3,000 tonight, and I wonder if there's anything that we could do if we hit the goal.
Let's do it. We can give away some stone swag.
We'll figure something out, but guys, only 80 away, so let your friends know about us. If you have any poker lovers, I mean, even sometimes I do this just for fun. I will unfollow and refollow again just to get the feeling of following Stones live. It's such a good feeling. Yeah, if you have poker lovers in your family, friends, whatever, tell them about our channel. Please have them come follow us. We'd love to hit 3,000 tonight. How cool would that be?
I would be so down. I'd be so down. And don't forget about our YouTube channel, though. If you guys, because all of our broadcasts are actually pushed over to our YouTube channel, too, so you can see it all the way back to the beginning. So definitely go check that out, and you can see kind of where we started, where we're at now, where we're going.
It's got the videos on there from before we were in HD, so you could not see my pimples. You could not see this one hair that's out of place before, and now it's
I was gonna say something.
It's kind of like, you know, when all of a sudden like everything went to digital music and everything, and all of a sudden you could hear the subliminal messages and the satanic music much more clearly.
It's true.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So Zico, all 7, said, "Show me a duck and I will follow." Deal. There's your duck.
That's all?
Duck, follow, please.
Pokemon duck?
No, it's just a regular duck.
It's just okay.
I think we just killed this one in the back. I had it for dinner.
He looks delicious.
He looks so delicious. He looks
what else
black.
That's it. Yeah, you guys tell us what you want from us and then follow.
Look at this. Ace Jack, King Jack, Ace Jack, and we got a Jack high board.
Wow.
Danger.
That is big danger. Arcady and Aaron both with ace kickers, and Bo Bo has a 3. I mean, he has a little bit of equity in the hand, but I think he's going to let it go there. Yeah, Bo's out of there.
So now on the button, we got a raise to 200 on the button here with Ace Jack. And back over to Aaron here, who was our initial better of 60. And he's going to let it go. Now back over to Azan here, who had just flat called the 60. 140 more.
Wow, so we actually got one of the Ace Jacks out of the way.
It's such a randomly dry board too. Jack 5-3, Super Rainbow. And
Azan's going to make a call, hoping to see a heart or a king.
yeah, to pick up the redraw here.
And no help. That's not good news for Azan. He's basically drawing to another 5 for a chop or a king, one of the 2 remaining kings for the win. I think if Arcady bets here, Azan's going to go away.
Yeah, and I know that we had some people in there wondering about outs, so we do calculate true outs here as well. So, you know, one of the other kings was obviously folded and out of play.
Peter Quest chiming in saying that Ace Jack is a nitty fold, and what do you think about that? The other Ace Jack folding. I mean, on this board, I feel like Ace Jack is a pretty strong hand. Would you fold there?
Ace Jack is a monster. I think he was also semi-worried about having Azan behind him as a player. You know what I mean? Not knowing what Azan was going to do.
And I mean, knowing Azan being such a strong player, might have been a concern, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, he could have said Azan could have just checked. Azan could have flatted like a set there or some sort of monster. But just having a player behind you always makes it a little more difficult. I think had he been in Azan's position, it would have been heads up. I think he probably would have made the call with Ace Jack and peeled the turn.
Well, Arcady's going to scoop this one up, and I think it might be the pot of the night. 1.4 thousand in that pot, $1,400 pot. Arcady's taken down with Ace Jack, and that could have easily been a split pot if he stuck around.
Yeah. So Peter Quest, he agrees. I mean, it's a tough spot with a player behind you who just flats. And you know, it's not just any player too. We've seen Azan before. He's a strong player. He's a student of the game. I mean, the guy adjusts. He has gears. Azan would flat a set there all day long.
Azan may be the most accomplished player in this game.
So at the end of the day, like having Azan behind you, just flat calling, that worries me for a variety of reasons. Because Azan doesn't flat call on a super random dry board like that with no draws.
Right.
3-5 Jack. Azan just is not. He's not flat calling with like Jack 10. I mean, he's not. He's just not.
Well, you heard it here. He's just not.
He's just not. Hashtag he's just not. Hashtag just don't.
So I am a little disappointed here. We showed the duck, and we do not have another follower. So we don't like being lied to. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, maybe it doesn't instantly update, but he did post in there that I did call him on his bluff, so he probably did.
Let's see here.
Do it.
Update right now. Oh, we did. Okay. So I'm okay with showing the duck now.
Good. Because I didn't give a duck.
Nice. I like that one.
Boom.
Smooth.
Super.
All right. So we got a new hand shaping up here. Let's see what's going on, guys. Couple spades out there. Let's see how our draws are working out. Well, approaching our goal for the night of 3,000 total followers. We're only 62 away now, guys. Keep them coming. That little heart will help us get there.
So Bill H with the mystery hand here could have anything. Arcadia here.
No, we can't see Bill's hand because it's not on the reader. If you look at those diamonds on the table, that's where the cards need to be, and it's RFID technology. That stands for
Remote Frequency ID.
That's a tech guy right there.
I think. I don't know. We'll find out, but it sounded
And ID stands for
ID. Identification. What the hell?
So anyways, yeah, the cards have a little antenna in them. There's a reader underneath the diamonds. If the players need to put the cards on those diamonds, and then we actually get a read of what the cards are.
And obviously, Robbie, hello. We are on a delay. We are on a 25 minute delay here. So obviously, you do see them watching the stream, but they are checking out 20-minute footage footage that's 20 minutes old. We, however, are with you live 100%.
Yeah, sorry
whether that
about
is good or bad. Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. Now, this camera, when you see this camera here, we're going to call this the massage cam. Because you can see Tracy just throwing an elbow in this guy's shoulder in the back corner.
Hurt him.
Putting in work.
Get him good. He deserves it. I don't even know who that guy is, but I'm sure he deserves it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so they saw the ducks. Now they want images of geese. So this should get us a couple more followers. There you go, guys. There's some geese. Yeah, geese.
It's good. I see. It's good.
Or
can we stop with the duck and find out how good the truffle fries are? Those are really good.
Do they have duck in them?
I don't know. All right, so to the flop. Check out this flop for Frederick here.
Wow.
Monster nut flush draw, a couple of overs.
Now, Frederick has been playing really tight, but I would hope in this one, if there gives a bet to him, he doesn't fold. He's going to lead out. Okay, that's good. I'm okay with that. We got fold around. He might just take this down.
Oh, he's easily going to. Nobody else has anything to go.
Small pot for him, but a pot nonetheless. God, and now I'm getting hungry thinking about all this good food that's on Sammy's menu. You know what I haven't had in a long time that's a huge favorite is the lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the lamb chops here are so good. There are some vegetarian options on the menu as well. Like I believe we have leaves and branches.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Leaves and branches.
It's called the koala plan. They just come in there and they just start munching.
No, there really are, though. There's veggie pizza. We have gluten-free options. And the Brussels sprouts are actually really good. Have you tried the Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you know, and it's something I would have never ordered, but actually one of our tech guys next to me was eating it, and I was like, what the hell is that?
It's good, right?
Yeah, what's
so
that?
as a kid, you're like forced to eat Brussels sprouts, and now all of a sudden it's like this hot couture item.
So, real quick story. Always hated Brussels sprouts. Parents always made me eat them. I told them I really didn't like them. I tried to wash it down with Welch's grape soda. Ended up barfing all over the table. And my mom just calmly sets down her fork down, and she looks at me and she's like, "You never have to eat Brussels sprouts again." So that's all it takes, guys. If you don't like eating food and you're a young kid, all you gotta do is throw up all over the table, and I promise you, you will never have to eat it again. Welch's grape soda, mixing anything down with that, you know, helps. Just saying. True story. We only give true stories.
Growing up in the Kelly household.
That's how we do it. True story. I'll have to clip this one out and send it to Mom. Mom, look, remember this?
Aren't you proud?
Yeah. She's like, I do remember that.
Does your mom ever watch?
Yeah, absolutely.
My mom jumps in and watches.
She comes in and plays. Yeah, both of our parents come in and play sometimes.
I saw you in here on her birthday, jamming some 1-3 with her.
You know, for Mother's Day, she wanted me to teach her how to play poker in a real poker room. So obviously we came here, and there you go.
Look at this, Stone's Live Poker. Comment in the chat room is the best.
Oh,
he
wow.
says the lambs are vegetarian, so technically we have vegetarian lamb chops.
I can respect that. Guys, that is just good math, and the math checks out.
Great. Okay, so we have like basically spent a solid 10 minutes just talking about Sammy's food, but honestly, it's that good, right?
It is really
it's good. You can check out the menu
And
on
it's
the
24
Stones
hours.
That even if you're not a gambler, you can come here at 4 in the morning and.
Sometimes I forget about that. I'm like, dude, I really want something good, but it's just like everything's closed.
Uber here if you're drunk. By the way, don't drive drunk, please.
Or at least you switch to your sober hand. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. My bad.
That's how people get stabbed in the eye.
Stone's Gambling Hall is not liable for blah blah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me just throw the
The
disclaimer.
views expressed here are not the views of Stone's Gambling Hall, okay?
It's true.
All right, we got Ace-5 and Ace-3 Bill in a rare spot where he's in the lead. Now, but usually these rag ace hands end up chopping, and that is the exact type of board that one of these hands
Exactly, especially when it's pair board. So Derek had raised to 50 pre-flop. Bill made the call. And Bill checks. I'm sure that Derek's going to fire a little continuation bet.
Yeah, Derek's going to lead out. Why not?
Well, he's going to fire a continuation bet, and Bill says, I'm going. Where's Bill going?
Nowhere.
Oh, look at this. They both pick up a wheel draw on the turn.
That's an action card right there.
So nasty.
Now, the same situation with the Ace-King, Ace-Queen hand earlier. Both of them are now playing for each other's outs. There are, however, 3 diamonds on the board, and Derek has the only diamond, the nut diamond. But still, Bill's not scared.
2 players, 1 board, and the chop pot that Caritis was talking about.
As predicted, it's just about if both players can show down, and they do. Check, check. Ace is going to chop this up, and this all for nothing. A 420 pot, 210 going one way, 210 going the other way. Chop, chop.
Is it a lamb chop? Guys, if you came for the corny dad jokes, you're in the right spot.
If you want them to stop, just follow. We can bribe them now.
Guys,
follow our channel,
look,
and we'll stop at the corny jokes.
All I'm saying is there's a mute button, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like a Tic Tac, right? You can breathe without a Tic Tac.
There actually is a command in the chat room to mute only certain commentators.
Oh no!
Let's see if that's still active in there.
Is that the Jake chat?
Let's see what's going on
Jake
here.
is so strong.
This leftover from the Chris Moneymaker show.
Chris
it looks like it's dead.
Jake, hot
Looks
mess.
like it's dead. No more mute Jake Ling. Sorry.
That was where it was at.
I'm a little sad right now. Oh, there it is. It's still there.
I cut wrist after the fat train joke. I'll take it. Guys, I actually cut my own wrist after that joke. I'm not proud of it.
What was the joke?
Oh, the lamb chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was bad. It was bad.
I was waiting for someone to catch on to what the terrible stream just caught on.
Hashtag sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, no one caught on to that.
420 pot confirmed. Clever girl. That's legal here in California now, so that's why we're going to have those pots.
All right, guys, we are trucking along on the followers here. Only 54 away from our goal. 3,000 total followers needed tonight. Help us get there. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your lovers.
Username 5353. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Always good times. We are here to make you cringe with awesomeness.
They want all Justins muted.
Oh, horrible. Ace 8 queen on the flop. Couple of spades here. Whiff City.
Population you, bro.
Population everybody.
Sean
here.
with 6s in the lead, but can't be happy about it. Well, take that back. He's happy.
Down.
He scoops a pot. If you're just joining us, we are Stones Live Poker, broadcasting live poker action to you from Stones Gambling Hall, Citrus Heights, California, right outside of our state's capital, Sacramento, or Stacramento. Every Monday and Wednesday, 7 to 10. So if you love live poker and you love corny jokes and pictures of ducks, make sure you follow us by clicking that little heart. We appreciate you being here with us. We got about another hour.
Yep, and we always give you a term of the week that we get to look up on Urban Dictionary.
What was tonight's term?
The Sacramento, you guys can chime in. It's always Sacramento something. That's what it's going to be every week.
Loop on 11.
Fantastic.
What was this week?
We're going to have to make a list. God, what was the Sacramento something? I've already lost it. I blacked out. I remember the definition, though.
Blacking out's a must. Blacking out's a must. All right. So we got a new hand shaping up here. Let's get back to the action. We got Bill driving the action tonight, sitting there in seat 4, beast mode. He's going to see how many flops he can hit. And as usual, running very good.
Always. So 3-3-10 on the flop here. Nothing for nobody. Ace
And the
high,
chicks for free.
Ace high out in front. I respect that. God, the puns keep coming. The Sacramento Slugger, that's what it was.
That's not really a pun.
The Sacramento Slugger.
Okay, so
Thank
we
you
got
very much.
Sacramento Slugger. Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Do not post it in the chat room or you
Oh my
will be
God.
banned.
I can't believe you're actually telling people to look it up again. Every week we're going to give you a Sacramento something term, and I plead the fifth on the actual definition.
This is our Urban Dictionary segment, okay? Sacramento has a lot of Urban Dictionary terms. Have you noticed?
So bad.
Have you noticed?
I plead the fifth. I have.
I don't even want to repeat the last one because that was bad.
I was just looking for a skee ball machine.
Jesus.
Sacramento skee ball. What's the problem here?
Rick and Barstow only lives 7 hours from Stones, yet he's here sometimes. He comes
Get
in
yourself
and
a
plays.
Tesla. It drives itself. Well, you won't actually make the whole
Can only
7-hour
go
drive on
300
one
miles,
battery.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay. It'll be fun until you just go to sleep, and then you wake up and your car's dead. And then you charge it again.
Sounds like fun.
It's good stuff. So we have to make a list of these terms here.
Hey, so
Just
pretty
so we have-
exciting. This coming Sunday is our Stones Last Sunday. Now I know it's the second to last Sunday this month because the last Sunday fell on Christmas, so we moved it forward. It's a great tournament. We have it every month at Stones. $350 buy-in, 15,000 in chips, 40-minute levels. We guarantee $40,000 on the prize pool. It usually goes well above that. We will be here Sunday night at some point live streaming the final 9 players. Guys, all you got to do is click the little heart, and we'll let you know when we go live. If you love tournament poker, that is the key, where you got to follow our channel to know when we go live for tournaments. Cash games, we're here every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10. And speaking of cash games, we got a hand wrapping up right here.
So Casey's going to make it 30 from the cutoff here with ace-3. And Bill, 7-8 suited, basically aces. He's got pocket jokers at the time.
And yeah, unfortunately, his spades are in
Dominated, and he's
Yeah.
dominated by pocket eights as well.
Yep.
So 10 Jack King on the flop. Casey with ace high here, looking for that straight.
Bill doesn't mind being dominated, it seems, though.
No, that's.
I mean, some people are into that, you know.
No, and that's where he's his most comfortable position, actually. So both flops the best of it here, and but Casey's C-bet's going to get through.
All
Take
right.
it down.
And I love these hands where you see someone that clearly has a percentage lead, but someone willing to play the player rather than just the cards in front of them is going to have a very strong advantage in a poker game.
Yeah. Fantastic. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in as well, quick look at those chip colors here. The reds are 5s, the greens are 25, and the whites are $100 chips. And right now you can buy into the biggest stack at the table, which I think is damn near 3K, something like that.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every game at Stones, 1, 3, and higher is a table max game. It means you can come in for the biggest stack and buy up to that stack. The only game we cap is the 1, 2, and we got to have one game that makes it safe for the lower limit players.
Yeah. And you know what? I came in the other night. This was the night I told you, right? I hopped on the app. I got a seat. I came in. Jake was telling me there was some good action here, so I came in. I sat down the 1-2 game, bought it for 200, cashed out 800 in like an hour.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, guys, really, you don't need to worry about any sort of table max cap.
And he's not even a very good player.
No, I just said all in, and people kept calling, and I was like, I win. What's this game called? I win. It's easy money.
Thundernud 1776 says poor Bill. Why? Why is he saying poor Bill?
I don't know.
Bill's a crusher.
He is. Bill, and the funny thing is, Bill, this limit, I mean, we see Bill in the 1025 games and stuff, crushing that game. I mean, he's like, sitting with 780. Just waiting to double up.
You don't know, Brock. You don't know.
The Brock. That's broccoli, dude. We know Brock. You know Brock from back in the day.
Oh, do we have broccoli on the menu?
Yeah, you know Brock from back in the day, dude. He's got the hand tats, right, with the suited cards.
Brock.
You know Brock.
What's up, Brock?
You know Brock.
Where's he been?
Just hanging out. He's got a kid. He's like, oh, I have responsibilities now.
Excuse.
Lame.
Anyone could have a kid.
Lame.
You gotta do is just not wrap it up.
Boom. Wrap it up.
Got him.
Nailed it.
Literally, yeah, I got it. That was a good one.
God, guys, if you came here for the jokes, you are having a good night
Sleep
tonight.
Hugs at Sacramento Egg Beater. I gotta check that one out.
Oh, dear God. Well, we can't really get too far into it because we have to save that for next week. So even if you like it, don't bring it up again.
Okay.
We're going to save it for next week. We have to have a term each week now. We've started a monster. If you guys hear the room going crazy behind us, they are giving away splash pots.
Is that a rack attack?
Yep. So here on Monday nights, what they do is when there is touchdowns going on, they pick a game or two, and every time there's a touchdown, they splash the pot with a rack. $100 every time. And so sometimes they give away a lot of money on Monday Night Football. A lot of money.
This is a classic move.
Let's see here.
Yeah. No big deal. Everyone should know that.
I do that all the time. So that's good. Okay, we'll have a good turn for you guys next week. every Justin and Justin show, I can assure you, there's always a good one. Bill, grab some chips coming in. Bill, I love it. Right off the bat, Bill with 9 deuce says, let's make it 45, guys, or 35, because I'm Bill.
And he only needs 9 deuce to do it. Maybe he thinks this is blackjack and he can double down.
It's funny. It's one of those things where I want to say that maybe the card reader's off, but I don't think it is.
No, not.
That's just Bill.
And Zahn actually could call here. Even with 5-3, it's suited. It's close enough connected. Bill's gonna take it
Bill,
down.
you're such a beast.
Pre-flop with
Bill, you're
9
my hero.
deuce. What a beast.
I want to be like Bill.
And this is the crazy thing. All these sharks want to jump in the game with him, and then he still just dominates them because he has no fear.
Well, and that's the thing, guys. I mean, be careful what you wish for. At the end of the day, right? Hey, Master C, what's going on? It's good to be good, but it's kind of awesome to be lucky too. I mean, 50 more followers and we'll reach our goal, then we'll give away something. Let's do it. I'm in. How are we going to give away? Maybe we let people start spamming numbers in the chat, and we write a number on our phone and then hold it up. And then whoever was in the chat already, we do something like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's the guess. Master C, dude, he just came in for a quickie. Sew it up, and he's like, bye.
Yeah.
Give away the truffle fries. Sent via FedEx. That'd be rad. They might be a little soggy, but that'd be rad. So Bill H raising a 30 with deuce 3, and everybody folds to him. Guys, it's called the Bill H Show. I don't know, it says Stones Live, but it's really just the Bill H Show.
He's crushing it. So we are only 50 followers away from our goal of hitting 3,000 tonight. I know it's a huge goal. We only have an hour left. I really think we can do it, guys. If you're not following yet, hit the little heart. Help us get there. We appreciate it. And we are taking requests in the chat room. If you haven't followed, let us know. what you want to see, what you want to hear, and we'll do our best to make you a member of the Stones Life family. We don't spam you if you follow us. You just get a little notification when we go live, and you can even turn that off if you want. We don't send mail to your house, pictures of naked grandmas or anything like that. We just let you know when we're broadcasting poker live on Twitch, right?
I'm not going to say that I don't send pictures of naked grandmas, but whatever. You can say that if you want.
Well, you know, I mean, everyone has their thing going.
Dude, B. Arthur's hot. Okay, so on to the next one. Thundernuts actually says, I just don't understand Bill. And you know what? I don't think anybody understands Bill, which is why Bill gets paid. That's the point. Exactly. See, that's why you would pay him. Terrible stream. They took the words out of my mouth.
Okay, so we could do a duet for followers.
Oof. How many followers?
I say we rock some Boys to Men.
Oh my God! I'll make love to you.
I thought that's Boys to Men.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I
Like
guess
you want me
we
to?
can do that one.
I don't know. It's gonna be rough.
You lead it off. 3,
I just did.
2, 1.
Oh God.
He didn't do it.
It's so bad.
Sorry,
you know
guys.
what? I get it. You don't have to subscribe. I get it. I was just kidding.
He gave up. It was that easy. We gave
Boys
up.
to Men, take me back to like middle school, awkward. Like, make sure you leave a foot in between you and the girl when you're dancing. You know, put the ruler in there. Leave room for Jesus.
Hate that.
It's rough.
Hated that.
It's rough.
Why even dance?
We can come up with better one. We can do like
Dancing's of the devil.
we can do like the Humpty dance.
Humpty dance
Is your chance doing a hump? Do me, baby.
Okay, that's it. You got to follow now.
Boom,
we
done.
did a duet.
That was it. That was legit.
Humpty dance was legit.
Come on, my nose is big, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I'm getting laid by the ladies. You know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. Shoot an arrow like Cupid.
Okay, we're done here.
Don't ever do that again.
We're done. That was it. That was one time. That was one time.
Wait, shit. We're losing followers.
Oh my
Good
God.
job.
Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. Okay, back to poker. I'm just kidding. Okay, 10-8-10 on the flop. Good luck.
There's never a dull moment here.
You won it. A-Ron flops
I
the
take
best
it
of
back.
it with a
Sometimes
pair of eights.
I don't know what's best for me.
Oh, dude, be careful what you wish for. Casey spikes a king on the turn. Oh man, we're losing followers. Run for
We're
your
down.
life.
We're down already to 0.
Damn, that was quick. I've never seen 2,900 people jump off quicker than other than the Titanic.
Even people that weren't watching logged on and logged out of following us. So, yeah.
See, Peter Quest knows what's up. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
That's the best line right there. I mean, who would do that?
It's true.
In a dumpster, maybe. Burger King bathroom, gross.
Yeah, I mean, have a little class, like an In-N-Out bathroom. This is California.
Oh my God! Doesn't Burger King use like horse meat?
I think they all. Is any meat actually like just meat these days?
It's real meat. It's like cloned meat.
I mean, we keep ducks in the kitchen. I don't know. I don't even know what's what anymore.
Just a reminder: the views of the commentators, not necessarily the views of Stone's Gambling Hall.
Oh man, I love it. It's true.
We're so fired. We're so fired.
The broccoli.
I wonder who's going to replace us.
I don't know, because I feel like we're going to get fired every episode. It's a fine line.
That's cool. I'll just get rehired back.
Yeah, cool. I collect unemployment. Arcady here, waking up with aces under the gun.
Wow, Arcady again with aces. Last time he couldn't get any action on him. Let's see if he can make it happen from seat 6 this time.
I like getting action on them aces.
Pretty much like any type of action, personally. See what I did there?
I see what you did, clever girl.
Justin for the win.
Boom, raise it to 90. That's gonna be enough. I mean, you know it's enough when you even get Bill to fold.
No one with much of anything to work with there, unfortunately. That's the problem with aces. Like sometimes it's hard to know how much you can make it to get max value, but also not to let hands come in that are ace killers.
It's the fine line. It's the sweet point.
You don't want to be spinning the wheel, you know.
Oh, and for those of you who haven't been here before, spinning the wheel is when you get your aces cracked, you get to go spin the wheel. So you don't want to spin that wheel.
Well, I mean, you can win money on the wheel, but it's like usually what you're going to lose with aces is not, unless you hit the progressive or one of the big ones.
Generally speaking, I always say aces is going to be a big pot. I don't know if it's coming to me, but if I have aces, it's going to be a big pot.
Exactly. All right, it's gonna be a big shocker, guys. Bill raises. 8-5 suited is going to make it 25 to go. Arcady coming along with ace 6. Does the graphics show he fold? Okay, it came back. Yeah, I did see chips go in there. And Bo going to play his 9-10 suited. Everyone with live cards. Here's your flop. The ace comes, and Bill, of course, hits his 3, always catching a piece.
Bill's coming along. Oh, Bill's firing, actually. They both checked to Bill on the button. And that's the thing is, guys, ace, king, 3 flop. You both check to Bill, Bill fires. Are you really putting him on an 8-3 right now? I mean, he's a rangeless beast.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible to know. However, now this turn card puts Bill in really bad shape.
No,
he's got 2 8s, he's got 1 3 as potential right now. And I think, yeah, with that river card, that's it.
That's a scare card.
Yeah.
But we've seen Arcady and Bill before previous hands, and where Bill had him just crushed with ace king, and Arcady had ace rag, and he was like, I'm just going to call Bill all the way down. So it's obvious that Arcady would be a little gun shy here in this particular scenario.
Thundernuts is in the chat room, and he points out something really good that I don't know how we didn't think of this earlier. We're suited tonight.
Oh my God, we're suited.
On. How did we not get that one? Right?
Cheers. My Stones water is better than, it's better than your one.
Mine's bigger.
You win.
I love it. Yeah, the Justins are suited. Suited Jays.
We're suited.
Suited Jays. Yeah, suited. Miss Val.
Pocket Jays.
Poor Val. I mean, not poor Val, but poor me not having Val. She's on the other side of the country.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's still part of the family. Is she?
I'm like, dude, what am I, chopped liver? Chopped duck? Should I just go hop in the back tent with the rest of the ducks?
Because she made Suitered.
She did make Suitered.
Suitered was her tagline. And that's Val Cross. We know and love Val Cross, our Stones Live commentator. She is coming back to do a show for the Spring Classic in February. So we will see Val back in February. Which is great.
So I think every commentator's kind of came up with their own little lingo, right? So we got Suitered from Val. I've done Bingo Bango. I mean, you could pick. I love Jake.
I thought Jake was Bingo Bango.
No, I came up with Bingo Bango. Jake did Rangeless Monster. I mean, he's done a lot. But Rangeless Monster for sure. And Veronica, I mean, throw the dictionary at it, pick one.
Yeah.
Veronica just comes up with nicknames for our players like Honey Badger.
So we got 3 spades on the board and not one player with a spade. Crazy. Arcady with trip 10s, locking it up on the river. But again, no one here with much to work with except Frederick, who I don't see him calling with a king. Here, no kicker.
King, no kick.
Sean and Aaron both missing their sets, deuces and 4s. And this should
Bet's
be a
25.
wrap.
Small little pot here.
Who put it in, Arcady? Yeah, Arcady got 25 in.
Oh, look at Bill. What are you doing, Bill?
He thinks his jack might be good here, and it's going to be bad news for him. Now, had Bill not called, I think Fred could have called, especially with
But you can't overcall on a pot where you're that weak. Yeah, no way.
I think Frederick might have thought maybe he could beat one person, but probably not 2 with that. Yeah.
Not 2. And that's the one time where you lay down and you flip it over, and you're like, everybody else flips over. You're like, I could have beat all of those hands.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
You guys, you are watching Stones Live Poker. We broadcast live poker action to you every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. right here on twitch.tv/Stones Live Poker. If you're not already a follower, click that little heart and follow us. We are chasing a goal tonight to hit our milestone 3,000 followers. We started off the stream 100 away. Now we're only 41 followers away.
Oh my God, very nice, I like.
We've showed pictures of ducks, naked grannies. We sang a duet. Anything else you want us to do to earn your follow, we will do it tonight. We are cooking towards 3,000.
I hate when you put me on blast like that, but I am a sucker for a good heart subscription.
The naked granny thing or the duet?
Both.
Oh,
both.
okay.
Yeah.
What if we got naked grannies doing a duet?
I think we'd break the internet. I mean, there's a few things that break the internet, like Kim Kardashian can apparently break the internet, but we can break the internet.
Before we break the internet, I want to take a picture of our followers. There we go. All right, there.
The worst.
I just took a picture of the internet.
The worst.
Yep.
Thank you. Want to show everybody what they're looking at?
I hope you guys are smiling. No, because some of them are naked.
I love it. Look at this, hidden 8277. Everybody's like calculating the dude's massage. Guys, what is it? Is it 50 cents a minute? Is it $1 a minute? He's going on an hour now.
It's $1 a minute.
$1 a minute, there you go.
What else can you get for $1 a minute? Nothing.
Yeah, well, they used to be like phone calls back in the day when you actually used to use like payphones. Remember that?
One Arm Louie in the chat room says 666 viewers. I noticed that too. I clicked over there. It's 666 viewers.
Mark of the beast.
A little scary. And we had a 666 flop earlier. What's going on?
Dude.
It's the devil's show.
It's because the devil's lettuce is legal now.
Is that why?
Yeah.
All right, we got a new hand shaping up here and some monsters at this table putting on a great poker show for us tonight.
You talking about us?
That too.
Okay, cool. So Azan here, Jack 10 suited, he's going to raise to 30. Arcady here in the cutoff is going to call the 30.
Where's Bill?
I don't know how Bill can fold.
He's gone.
You should have had pocket jokers. So, did Derek really lay down King 10 suited for 30? Interesting. Sean's going to make the call with 8-10 off. So 3 players to the flop.
Wow.
King,
oh, Derek,
Queen.
let the King 10 go.
Ay-ya.
And there's your flop. So Queen way out in the front. However, Azan does have a draw to a straight open-ended.
Open Arcady picks up his ace as well. That would just mint up Azan. Azan's hoping to pick up a heart draw maybe on the turn as well. And that's not going to help him. Still open-ended, looking for an ace.
When you have a big hand on a board like this and you've connected, those little cards, 2s, 3s, 4s, those are the best things you can see on your turn and river. And we go check, check, so we're getting a free river card. It's an 8. No help for Azan's draw. And really unfortunate for Arcady, he can't get any more money out of this. I expect to see a small bet from him. Of course, those 2 kings might scare him off. But however, if Azan had a king, he's not checking there. Or maybe, I mean,
yeah, you know, as the saying goes, for instance, you were talking about seeing a deuce or 3 peel off. Nobody's ever looking. Nobody ever is looking for a deuce or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, unless like a wheel board, like a deuce or 3 is what you want to see in pretty much any given scenario on a draw happy board. Nobody's ever looking for that crap. And that's when they totally hit bottom set and crush me. That's when I say that.
Chile wants to know what our obsession with grannies is, and what I have to say is, we'll put it right back on you. Why don't you have a granny obsession? What's wrong with you?
I hope. Yeah, I'll just bite my tongue. I'll bite my tongue on that.
Arcady's sitting on 3.2K in chips, and one thing you need to know about poker is Ks are good. The more Ks you have, the better you're doing.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a fact. Science.
3.2K healthy stack. And there are resident food choice at Stones. You see there, seat 1, chowing on a salad.
The salad is positive EV. Just so you know, you see someone at a poker table eating a salad, that's a good player.
You do run better, you get better cards.
Action,
This is true.
alcohol.
Yes.
Concentration, salad.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought you were just talking about like these are the staples of Stones. Alcohol, salad.
Alcohol, salad, duck, lamb.
Got it. Not necessarily in that order. Now we're gonna take side bets on a salad. We've done side bets on salads before, so
Yeah, we've done salad bets, yes.
It's true. So it looks like a lot of aces out there.
I'm waiting for the obligatory salad comment in the
come
chat
on, we all
room.
know.
3, 2, 1.
Somebody say tossed.
Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah,
good
no.
talk.
All right, we're good. Okay.
Urban Dictionary, brah. All right,
Hell.
so check, check, check here. But Bill says no checks. I don't care what I have. I'm never checking.
Yeah,
Bill's like-
and why would he?
Bill's
right?
like ace high.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right, 3 diamonds out on the board. Sean with the nut diamond has not been super active, so he's checking, trying to get a free
Fold, he's
diamond.
out
Derek with 10s full, fills up. 2 pair
Monster.
going to that river was already a huge favorite, and now not going to get any more money from Bill. Bill's not going to call with ace queen. Now, Bill's crazy, but come on. He's not calling there.
It's funny. I totally agree with One Arm Louie there. Peter's the salad king. Nobody will ever dethrone Peter, the salad king.
Well, never say never. Even one point, they thought no one would ever dethrone Iron Mike.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. Checking out. Oh God.
We have enough Urban Dictionary for like the next 1100 shows, so I hope you guys are going to tune in and click that hard. Yeah, that's a real number. Real number.
checking up on our followers. We're getting really close. 36 followers away from hitting our goal of 3,000. Guys, let's do it tonight on the Justin and Justin Show. Call your friends and family up. You could even call people you don't like.
Do it.
Actually, it's better if you call people you don't like.
Hey, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Hey, you want to punish someone? Make them follow our show.
It's true. Don't tell them about the mute button. Don't tell them about the mute button. You can keep that to yourself.
You can only mute Jake. There's only a mute button for Jake, and he's not here tonight. He'll be here Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can mute him then.
Excellent. Good, excellent. So let's see, 5.2, doing a quick math number here, carry the 1. We are definitely over 10K now.
Lots of Ks, guys.
Lots of Ks in play. The terrible stream, I'm going to mark that down for a rainy day, but generally I can only use terms with Sacramento in them, so you're going to have to rethink your strategy.
We're going to do all the Sacramento terms first, and then we're going to move on.
Which again will take us through the year 2024.
It's possible.
Actually,
there's a lot of Sacramento.
So we're good.
But no Sacramento salad, surprisingly.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's rough. Well, looks like I have to submit one then.
Is it like a wiki thing? You can add terms?
I believe so.
Cool. All right, new hand shaping up here. Arcady, who's really livened up in the second half of the game, is gonna raise it up to 35 with ace 5 of diamonds. And we're back around to Sean with king 8. He's gonna let it go. Azan, jack 4 suited, says goodbye. And we're back around to Bill with pocket deuces, and as expected, he's gonna see a flop.
9-3-5 coming out.
Now, no deuce on the flop. However, he's in trouble if he hits it at this point, as we have potential draw options when the deuce comes for Arcady. And they're going to bet and call, looks like 30. We got another diamond out there. Arcady picks up the diamond draw as well. However, 4 or a deuce is going to be devastating for him at this point. 3 outs only can help Bill. Arcady keeping it affordable.
Making it light.
Is that a raise? Did Bill raise?
No,
he just called. Okay. So no help to Bill there.
Dark
Arcady
City.
holding up with a pair of 5s.
And he's going to play it safe.
Check, check, and show.
You see a lot of pots with Arcady and Bill tonight. A lot of this heads-up action between these two players. Definitely chip shuffle each way, for sure. But I think that the biggest pot was one of the first pots we saw with them, which was the ace-king versus like ace-8.
Yeah.
And when they both spiked the ace.
And I guess it looks like we have a lot of new viewers in the chat room. We appreciate you being here. As always, we love to know where you guys are coming in from. So if you haven't already told us, shout out your city there in the chat room. We want to know where you guys are watching from. If you haven't already followed, click the heart. We are closely approaching a milestone, 3,000 in followers tonight. And we want to do it tonight on the Justin and Justin Show. This is the spot to do it. So click the heart. We'll let you know when we go live, usually Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. We're in California, but we also have some tournament final tables and stuff too that you won't know about unless you're following us. Help us get there. We're only about 35 follows away, so if you're not already following, we need your help. Oh, Torrance. I used to live in Torrance. We got a viewer in Torrance.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
So there's actually some good parts of Torrance, believe it or not.
Yeah. So it looks like we got a raise to 80 here by Bill with ace-6 suited. Action over to Bo. King-Jack, 70 more to call. And then over to Derek with 7s.
Okay, we're gonna go heads up. It looks like Derek and Bill H. Did Bill raised it to 80
Yeah,
with
Bill raised to 80.
ace-6? Nice.
And this is where Derek's thinking, okay, well, anybody else could have me dominated, but then again, it's Bill, so he could have any 2 cards. So let's see how this goes.
We got some followers just for asking politely.
Oh,
we're gonna
wow.
have to. This polite thing is
And
working.
Derek lays down 7s, and again, you know, against a player like Bill,
I would have saw a flop.
I would have seen one too.
Yeah.
I would have seen one too.
West Valley 818, nice city of industry. We still got our guy from Anchorage trying to cope with our granny obsession. South Florida, my mom's house. I know that's not true. She doesn't have internet. Or maybe
That's what his cell phone's for. That's why he's on his cell phone, duh.
It's out in the mountains and the woods. You be careful. My mom watches the stream, and she's tough. She's a tough lady. All right, let's see. I am. It's like we have some people not happy with other streams, so they're here. Okay, good.
We have fans. They're fans.
Japanese and Korean food. We don't have Japanese and Korean food here, do we? Are they saying? They're not saying here.
I don't know. Probably. Oh no, probably in that zip code.
Oh, gotcha.
That area code.
What?
All right, first one going over here. Looks like, oh wow, really? All these players to the flop. Ace 10-6 on the flop. Set of sixes for Frederick. Wait, if these graphics are right here, we're just playing catch up here.
Check. Yep. This might be the moment Frederick's been waiting for, and he's been very patient tonight.
So Sean with Ace Jack definitely looking to pay off Frederick some money here. So checks around.
I don't know if he's looking to pay him off. But
yeah, well, dude, that's what he's looking for sure.
The thing is, Sean is the type of player that can spot these situations and get away from them. I've seen him make massive laydowns before. We get a 9 on the turn.
9 on the turn. Let's see here. That's going to give Arcady. Is Arcady still in with 8 deuce? No, there we go. I was like, no way.
So, yeah, Frederick.
Checks all the way through.
Frederick with the check mark already.
Looking at
hands.
Yeah, he was looking to check raise on the turn there, I think. It definitely had the missed opportunity when it checked through.
Did he check again?
Yeah.
So Frederick checks the river as well.
No, Frederick bet 75.
Oh, he bet 75. Okay, I was gonna say that actually might be a play. Had he checked the river, I think that might have been a way to actually get some money, because one of these guys, especially Sean, might have fired for some value there.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think Frederick makes any money. Don't call me Lab, says Sick Graphics. Thank you so much for recognizing that. We've been upgrading the graphics. I love that we can see the previous betting rounds and look back and see what happened before. That wasn't always there, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you guys. We're always trying to update and make the stream better, which is one of the reasons you should follow us and help us hit our goal tonight. We want 3,000 followers. We want to do it tonight on the Justin and Justin show. We have a half hour left, and we're close. Let's check the update right now.
All you need is like a half a follower every minute.
So we've been we've done dancing and singing, the granny thing, Urban Dictionary, ducks, geese. What else? We'll do whatever it takes to get you to follow if you're not following already. If you love poker, if you hate poker, doesn't matter. Just click the heart and help us out. We're getting there.
You're a heart whore.
I want to hit 3,000 tonight.
I know. So do I.
That's all I want. I'm gonna call some friends and see if they'll follow here.
You know what? It wasn't Stone's Live Poker that actually got me to wear a suit. This guy's always wearing a suit. It was Lon McCarran. I mean, he was just in here and he was stepping up the game. It wasn't this guy. It wasn't this guy. He's just the guy trying to stab me with a pen all the time. All right, so it looks like action going around here. Race to 30 by Casey with Ace Jack. Bo's gonna make the call. I'm sorry, AA Ron's gonna make the call. We're catching up with the graphics here. 240 Gord, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated.
Best thing about this live stream is this is like anyone can get into this game. Anyone can come play. And we have everything on our regular program as low as 1-3 no limit. We have low limit. First Wednesday of the month, 10-25 no limit hold'em. We run PLO. We run an 8-16 high-low off the stream. All these games that we offer for you here, right here at Stones, you can get on the list weeks in advance for one of these stream games, which is great. There's some information in the chat room there. You just type !join and you'll get all the information you need to join one of these games. And I mean, how cool is that? You can watch poker here, or you can come down and you can be a part of the action.
Yeah, and you can either sign up for one of these games or come to our last Sunday of the month tournament and final table it.
Yeah, you just final table it.
Or any of our big tournament series coming up. We've got some celebrities coming into town for our tournament series coming up here in the spring. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to get live commentary with them. Going to have all sorts of familiar faces in the booth. Definitely don't want to miss that. Click that heart. We will be there for that because that is going to be a blast. And if it's anything like last time when you saw Chris Moneymaker in here, essentially just barreling a bottle of wine with Jake.
What a great show.
It was a good time.
What a great show.
It was a good time. And somebody requested a man punching.
Wait, before you show. We're only 14 away. If he's going to show you this, you guys have to follow. 14 followers away from hitting our goal. You guys are awesome. We've almost done it. Okay, do it.
Man punching a kangaroo to save his dog.
One of my favorites.
Right, here comes. Wait for it.
And boom.
Whack!
That's a solid punch.
Guys, what other show shows you a man punching a kangaroo?
You've got to follow now.
I mean,
click the heart. Okay,
ask and
back
you
to
shall
some poker
receive.
action.
Ask
A
and you shall
king, a
receive.
queen, and a 5 on this flop. Whiff City for everyone. Bo in the lead with pocket 9s.
And I'm pretty sure I coined Whiff City too, okay?
Whiff City, population, you bro.
Population, all the y'alls, bro.
You got Justin and Justin here calling the action. Board pairs with the 5. Ace way out in the lead.
Heart draw,
now
too.
with the heart draw.
Heart draw on the turn.
Bill, who's mixing it up a lot tonight, in a lot of trouble here. He basically needs to hit one of the 2 remaining 7s. And you might ask, why not 3 remaining 7s up there? It's true outs. If a card's folded, it doesn't show.
We pull those out of there.
I wonder, from our viewers, like, what do you prefer when watching a poker stream? Like, do you prefer to see all of the possible cards that are left? Or like some poker streams actually show just like every card,
well,
no matter what.
So I've talked about that with others, and at the end of the day, I think for us, what we want to do, for me anyways, personally, is I like the way that we do it because I think that that's actually a really cool feature. However, for somebody who's just maybe new to poker or learning the game, I think that it's important they know that from a mind of a poker player, they're looking up there and being like, he only has 2 outs, why would he do that? But from the mind of a poker player, he might have 4 or 6 outs.
Because they're counting ones that potentially could have been.
Of
so
course.
They're counting every possible card that they're unaware of.
Yeah.
And so you see like a lot of post-production shows will actually calculate every possible card that could come. We're showing you only the cards that are left in the deck that could help. So what do you call it? You call it true outs.
True outs.
Yeah, I like
Calculating
that.
true outs. All right, so going around here, raised to 85 by Bo with the mystery hand. Back over to Bill. And Bill's like, sure, I'm in. Why not? Bill got 9-5 suited.
And we don't know what Bo has just yet, but of course, as has seemed to be a pattern, Bill always hits one of his cards. And tonight hasn't always been the best card.
Yeah.
But he always hits one of them.
Every time.
Yeah. So Bill's going to go ahead and lead out here. Another 5. That gives Bill the bottom end of this full house. Now a 10 still beats him. Oh, never mind. Bill picks up quads.
How does Bill do that, guys? Seriously.
River quads.
Are you serious? I feel like we should adjust the percentages based on if your name is Bill. Because
so
Bill
crazy.
just goes running quads.
The show with Jake
and the
Mike.
chat room goes nuts.
Yeah.
This is insane. Look, and he just puts it out like, oh my god, it's so nasty. And I don't even know what Bo has.
We have not seen Bo's cards here, and this is crazy. If Bo has a 10, he's gonna call.
Oh my god,
Look at that big
he
smile.
said you're gonna be mad at me, I think.
Big smile. Wow, do we get to see Bo's cards? I want to see them.
I wonder what they were.
We're not gonna see them. He might have had like I don't know, Ace 10 he would have been leading out.
Well,
more.
he's the one who originally raised pre-flop $85. So I mean, he wasn't weak. I mean, he either had 2 high-paying cards, he had a pocket pair of some sort. Look at Casey laughing. Look at Casey and C3 just laughing. Like, of course, only Bill 5'9". Let me go running quads.
I'm curious what our chat room thinks he had, because personally, I think he had a pocket pair.
Yeah. So Razor and Koopa says I think maybe Bo had KK. I don't know.
I think not KK. I don't think it was that big. I think maybe an under pair to the 10.
Yeah.
Like 8s or something makes sense.
But some sort of.
He wasn't super aggressive.
I don't know if it flashed on there. If it did flash on there, maybe our tech crew can chime in. But yeah, either way, that was yeah. I mean, and that's the funny thing about Bill is if you guys are just tuning into our stream, guys, that's Bill. This isn't rigged. This isn't made up. He's not showboating. That's Bill, man. Bill's like, I got any 2 cards and I'm gonna play them, and I'm gonna hang out and I'm gonna make quads. Welcome to Stones Poker. Oh, so they're saying that KK did flash briefly in the graphics for a second. I've seen that happen before.
Really?
So yeah, I would not be surprised. Yeah, there you go. Baby Nate 25.
I'm really curious about it.
Justin's gonna go run and ask him, and that's how we do it here.
The hand with Bill that just played.
This guy just flashing his ass everywhere.
King versus quad 5s. King. Yep. We got confirmation from the tech booth.
King indeed.
It was King.
Wow.
Crazy hand.
And of course 5. And even that when he flops a paired board, he's so far behind, and he goes, beat you on the turn.
Wow.
Murder your entire family tree on the river.
And me getting up and going back, talking to the tech booth to find that out for you guys. That's service right there. That deserves a follow. Guys, we're 7 away. 7 followers away from hitting our goal. We're going to do it.
You can do it.
We're going to do it.
You can do it in less than 2 hands.
25 minutes left, guys. We need 7 followers. We hit our goal for the night. Let's do it on the Justin and Justin show. J Squared. What's up, J Squared? And I will high five the camera. I will high five the crap out of this camera.
Apparently, this guy's ready to do anything, man. Look at him. He's going to knock over the whole damn booth. So real quick, Stones Like Poker chime chiming in. It's a glitch right now due to an upgrade in the software. The developer's working on it. We should have it fixed for you here pretty shortly. So
Develop this.
so you know. Exactly. I'll give you something to develop. We'll fix those graphics for you if you give us a heart follow. This guy right here. Can you believe this
I'll
guy?
do anything for a follow. What you got? What you
anything.
got?
Look at this.
I just need another follow.
All spades, all spades. Man, you look like the Dave Chappelle.
All right. No, they want me to kiss your head. That's not happening.
No, that's
he didn't shower.
You know, I didn't. I didn't. I just figured if you put on a suit, you don't have to shower.
All right, let's see it. 5-3. Aaron hits 2 pair.
Look at this bet from
Yeah,
Bo.
not much going on here.
All in for 280.
High five your face. I could do that.
You hit the side of it. What's this, Fight Club? Who hits an ear?
Okay, first of all, don't talk about Fight Club, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So the bet was 350 by Aaron here. And Bo says, I'm in. I love how Bill's back here like he has a decision. And you know what? Bill really does have a decision because it's Bill. Bill's like, I run so good. You're going to give me a 4 the second I fold. It's about that time.
All right, very happy, guys. We did it. High five, high five, high five.
You wanted me to high five this face right there?
Okay. 3,000 followers. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
You're awesome.
We set a goal at the beginning of the night to hit 3,000 followers. You guys helped us get there.
And
Really
we actually had a prop
appreciate
bet. I said that it wasn't going to happen, so now I know this guy beer. So thanks for that. Now it cost me money.
it. Beer me. Is it beer 30 yet?
It will
All
be
right.
soon.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Keep them coming, though. We love to have you join our family. And,
Oh, we're making it rain!
Someone's making it
Oh,
rain.
2, boom, 2!
What
Keep
the
it
heck
going.
is
Guys,
going
we're just getting money
on?
thrown in here.
Jeez.
I got news for you. He's not getting this back. That's real cash. I love it.
Wow.
Come to Stones Live where it literally rains money.
3,000 followers, and it's
And there's one on the floor. I'm claiming that one.
So I get these 3?
Service on 11. Split 50-50.
I love. Usually we get flash. That was way better than any
That was
flashing.
way
Because
better.
usually the people flashing.
Normally I have to
are,
pay for that kind of action.
Oh, we're getting that too. Okay. Put it away.
And now we get nipple. He paid us for the nip. That's what happened.
paid us to.
Trust me, I'm not missing that.
We know they're there.
Dino's the man.
It's always crazy when you have Justin squared in the booth.
Anything could happen. It could literally rain hundreds
To
from the
rain
ceiling.
$100 bills. Well, I feel
saying.
like a stripper, like a classy stripper.
Dude, I would be a stripper if it made rain hundreds like that. That was like 5 seconds. That was $500.
They were trying to get us to strip earlier. Okay,
love
so
it.
we got a flop. It is Queen, Jack 5. We got some clubs out there. No one with a club draw. Maybe Bill. We can't see his cards yet. Catching up here with the action. Bill's betting. 35 to go.
No surprise there.
We don't even know what he has, so it's kind of a fun mystery right
So
now.
Sean's going to come along with his queen, obviously. And Casey says, nope, checking out with the jack. 3 peels on the turn. Bill's still with the mystery hand unless it popped out. I like it. Doesn't matter. Bill's cards never matter. Thundernuts just hit the nail on the head.
I mean, he may make a point here.
Bill's
but,
cards doesn't matter.
Bill's going to take this pot down, and here we go again.
Oh my god, what a beast. And then now we're just mocking before. Flash KK, I swear. Oh my god, guys, I'll tell you what, man, and I can say this wholeheartedly, it just would not be the same without our chat. I mean,
No.
we really enjoy you guys chiming in. We enjoy you guys hanging out. We see a lot of you guys on the regular for sure. I mean, a lot of you guys are here with us pretty much every stream, and we totally respect and appreciate that. So thank you for joining us.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Abe Kurt. That's Floorman Kurt joining us in the chat room.
Oh, Abe
And,
Kurt in the house. What's up, dude?
I have something special just for this occasion.
Do you have a picture?
I do. I have a picture of Abe Kurt jumping in the box a couple days ago to deal an Omaha game. There you go. That's our boy right there. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us in the chat room.
Kurt in the house.
Floorman/dealer extraordinaire. We appreciate you joining. We just hit a milestone. I don't know if you were here. 3,000 followers reached tonight. Our awesome viewers helping us hit that goal that we set at the beginning of the night. And I apparently made it rain $100 bills.
You did not make it rain.
Well, I mean,
He made it rain.
No, I mean, he did the raining, but it was because of me.
Yeah. Normally I'm cheap. I convert that to coins and I make it hail.
I like that.
That's
no, that's
normally what I
good.
do,
That's
but
the baller on a budget.
It's true.
Queen out in front here. Bill does have a piece of this, so we don't expect to see him go away. Bo trying to get some of that money back from Bill, quadding up on him.
Boom.
On his
monster.
kings.
I know. I cannot believe that hand.
Another gross hand, yeah. And there's the good news for Bo. He's going to get a little bit of his money back, about a 250.
Now, real quick, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Does Seat 6 know that you're only allowed to eat salads at our live stream games? Because
What's he eating?
He's eating like a rice bowl.
No,
That's
salad
not
only.
allowed.
Salad only.
Can him immediately. Not allowed, salad only. Salad and alcohol only.
So guys, we are approaching the end of our program, about 18 minutes left in tonight's show. If you haven't already, join the family, click the little heart button, follow us. We are Stones Live Poker from Stones Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California.
Located right outside Sacramento, California.
Yeah, buddy.
Where we give away chips and we give away aces.
Justin Squared here, your MCs for the evening, walking you through some fine poker action and an animal on the table, the beastless, the rangeless, beastless,
The rangeless beast.
The rangeless, beastless monster.
You know, whenever I walk in here and I take a quick look at who's at the table and I see Bill, it just makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because you know there's just going to be some super...
Like all tingly on the
There's going to be,
inside.
there's going to be some super, like, off-the-cuff poker, and people are going to be like, what's up with that call? Why would he call a 5-9? And then he goes running quads. Because Bill's here. Welcome. This is Bill's show.
It's so crazy because that's the second time this month we've seen running quad fives. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When Mike flopped a set of threes, and was it Bill with 9-5 and it went 5-5?
Was it also 9-5 again? Did he also have 9-5?
I don't remember if it was Bill. Someone did it though. I remember the hand was so gross.
So brutal.
I don't think it was Bill.
Yeah. See, like a 240 chords, like Bill has to generate a wait list, right? Like people ask if Bill's at the table and they're like, oh, I'm in.
I'm looking at the wait list for this game. It looks like about 12 players waiting to get into this game.
Yep.
Yeah, so yes.
So just because our stream is going to end here in about 15-20 minutes, guys, this game will go all night. This game goes.
It doesn't
This game
stop.
goes. In fact, I'm looking over right now. We got Jen in the box right now dealing with a Santa hat, so it's nothing but holiday cheer here.
If you guys want to come in, all you gotta do is jump on Highway 80. Wherever you are, there's a Highway 80. Just jump on it, keep driving until you get to Citrus Heights.
It's true. You will get here.
We're like
eventually.
literally right off the freeway.
Literally.
You can drive by and throw a rock and hit the building. Don't do it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Don't do it. But all right, we got a flop coming out. 5-way pot here. Jack 10 3.
Guess who spikes top pair with Jack 4? It's Bill.
Jesus.
It's so Bill. How does that even happen?
Did he even bet though?
That's such a Bill thing to do.
Okay, so his kicker's invalid. Now we got Jackson 3s with a 10 for Bill. Still way out in front.
Real quick, guys, can I just throw out that there's 5-way action. Bill is 91% to win with Jack 4 offsuit. Is this real life?
But these are those kind of gross setups where you usually see this happen, you know, and the hand that's a big favorite gets rivered. Bill only calling with his Jack 4, so you see he's not very comfortable with it. We do lose some players. That 5 helps no one that was trying to catch up, and Bill gets the check mark. He's going to end up scooping this.
Phil Hellmuth's going to be here in about a little under 7 hours.
The game might still be going.
Oh, yeah.
It's such sick action.
Awesome.
All right, guys, there you have it, your chip counts. We got a couple players away from the table. There's Casey coming back, new hand coming out. That's Tori dealing. Real quick, before we get into the action on this hand, quick shout out to our dealers here. Tori made me remember this because Tori's phenomenal as well, but all of our dealers are great. These guys doing a little bit of extra work in the live stream, communicating with our production booth. You see they got those headsets on. And I know I'm biased, but I'm saying this from a place of no bias. I play poker and watch poker and study poker all over, and we really have genuinely some of the best dealers in the industry here. So it's a pretty awesome thing as a player to be able to come in, enjoy your game, and not have to worry about these massive mistakes being made.
And we've had that compliment from many third-party players who are like, I've played all over. And the thing is, come on, guys. If you guys are watching the stream, you've probably played poker once or twice, a few different spots, and you know when you go somewhere when there's just a really bad dealer or a dealer who where you feel like you have to count your own pots.
Sean's going all in.
Sean jamming.
What's he got? I don't see his cards up on the screen.
And this is actually, I know we're having some graphics issues tonight, but this is another reason where our dealers are great because, again, they communicate back with our tech booth here, and so we'll make sure that the cards get over the reader so we can at least show you what's up.
Okay, Sean has jammed here. We're around to Casey. Casey does have ace-5 suited. We can see his cards. And looks like Casey's gonna let it go. We're around to Bill now. Bill with king 10.
I feel like that hand's almost too good for Bill.
I know.
I feel like he needs like a 6-7 and he's just like all in twice.
Did Bill lay it down? Thank you.
Oh,
thank you, Casey.
Casey, the man.
Right. That's Casey coming off a great night on the poker table and buying us around.
I love it.
Score.
Dude, you know what? This shop does have its perks. I don't care what anybody says.
$100 bills, free booze.
Done.
Who wants a job?
I know.
Who
Guys,
wants this job?
come in.
We get the best job.
Come in.
Until we get fired.
Yeah.
And then rehired.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
The unemployment benefits are really good for like a few hours. Once again, thanks for joining us, guys. I know you could be doing so many other crazy important things on a Monday night, like rearranging your sock drawer or, I don't know, stealing some neighbor's Christmas decorations. But instead, you're here with us, and it's always a good time here. Yeah. And the stream wouldn't be the same without you, so
we appreciate
really
it. We got Justin Squared in the house tonight. Always a fun show. And don't forget, it is a requirement when watching Justin Squared on Stones Live, you need to have a web browser and your Urban Dictionary ready to go.
It's true. And a cocktail always makes it more fun, I assure you.
That's pretty much true for anything.
This is not Stone's water.
No.
This is Stone's vodka. Wait, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Wait. No, this one is the water. We're good. I wasn't sure.
Good. Bill H bumps it up to $45 with King 4 suited, and Frederick and Casey, they're coming along. We don't know Frederick's cards at this point, but
8-8-3 on the flop. Casey
might not
out.
matter.
Casey out in front here. Bill's going to continuation bet. Frederick's out of here. I would not be surprised, knowing Bill, that he goes running like 2 kings. But of course he takes it down.
Yeah.
Because guys, really, you just saw Bill
Beast
have
mode.
5-9 and run quads. And so on an 8-8-3 flop, I mean, come on, Bill has to have an 8 or a 3 or both of those or 8-3 or any of the above.
Terrible Stream says Justin Squared sounds like a boy band.
He's not wrong. It does.
We
sound
did
like a boy
sing
band.
Humpty Dance earlier.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
And that's on the internet forever.
Damn it. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I always enjoy singing the Humpty Dance. Hey, there you go in the red there on the far left of the screen there.
Who is that?
That's Dino.
That's the guy that was throwing $100
That's who made it
bills at
rain
us.
for us right there.
And then he flashed his nipples. That part was weird.
Yeah, but it was worth it because, I mean, he paid us first. Normally it's the other way around. I have to pay you to see Nip.
Or I thought we'd have to pay him to put him away.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, sometimes there's that one stripper you pay to keep her clothes on. Yeah.
I haven't met her yet.
Neither have I. Just say. It's right here.
Frederick picks up pocket kings. Now, Frederick been very patient tonight. Finally gets a hand to play, and hopefully he doesn't get his soul crushed here by the rangeless monster, Bill H. Bo coming along too with 7-8, and we're around to Derek. Let's see if he wants to mess around with some 10-5 suited. He says no, and we have some California three-way action, guys. There it is, a 5, a 6, a queen, a couple hearts. Bill connects with his 6, but Frederick's still out in the lead with pocket kings. Pocket kings not been faring well on the live stream lately.
Board pair and completes a flush draw here. A bit of a scare card for everybody involved. Bo's still open-ended.
Shockingly, that helps Bill a tremendous amount.
Yeah.
Heart draw and potentially the 6 could help him. Frederick with no heart and probably a little scared of that queen pairing the board.
And then Poker Pro Eric appears. Like a magical myth now right there in front of you.
Oh, nice.
And Bill's bet is going to get through. Of course it does. Because you're Bill.
Huge, Bill. Huge. Phil Helmuth says just fold the kings pre-flop. Honestly, with the way kings have been running on the stream, I'd be scared to play them.
I would. I'm checking out. I'm insta-fold. Insta-fold all day. So guys, if you're just joining us here, we're on the tail end of this broadcast, but we are with you every Monday and Wednesday for a good 3-hour chunks here, starting out at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to do a super tongue twister
That's California time, guys. Cali time.
Cali time.
Hella California.
Oh my God!
Hella
You're watching.
NorCal.
Currently watching 5-5 no limit. Those red chips are 5s. The white chips are 100s. The green chips are quarters. And that's Bill there putting out chips, and he does that a lot, and you'll see why. Bill with 7 deuce, making it 65, and I got news for you. There's no 7 deuce prop bet game here. You don't get anything extra for winning. Sometimes they do that at the table. Not here. Bill is just a sick man, and that's why we love him.
And it looks like our resident troll is back. He hasn't been in for a few months.
Yeah, that's good. Peace
We're in
out.
the process of banning all 20 of his accounts and tracking his IP, so just give us a second. We're on it.
It's true. We've already reported you to the NSA. You're good. Good, Charlie Brown.
Do you have mod privileges? Because I think mine are gone.
It's too fast. I can't even click it. I can't even click it. All I just see is spammy. Oh, there we go.
Spam monster in the chat room.
Spammies. There we go. We're picking them up here. So 7 deuce for Bill. Just a beast here. So he flops a 7. 9-10. Bo actually catches up with a 10 on the turn here. But that's not going to slow down Bill. Pot's at $600 right here. And it looks like Bill's going to take the option. He's going to bet $250. A little less than half pot here. And Bo, hey, God, we could be anywhere here. So Queen on the river. Is he going to get him to lay this down? I wouldn't be surprised. God, look at Bo. He's so close. Oh, he's going to, it's good. Now Bill's going to show the 7 deuce. You know Bill's going to show the 7 deuce.
He's such a beast.
Wow. Look at that. And he shakes his head. I mean, you can't blame him. Because the sick part is, the next time you make that call, he flips over like, boom, I got the straight. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, so sick. So sick. Bill is fearless. He's rangeless and fearless, which is a very scary combination to put together.
I think we need like a game with 9 bills.
I don't even know. Well, Dino just tossed his 5 bills over the rail here. That was good.
Oh, good one. That's my boy right there.
So funny. You're so funny. Love it. That's rough, man. It's rough to be in that spot. 2-7, boom. OB00, Sunny8644. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bill is on a major roller coaster ride tonight.
One last time, if you like this insane Bill action, just honestly click the heart for Bill. Nothing else needs to be said. If you like watching Bill, click that heart. If you like 7 deuce shenanigans, enjoy. Raise to 40 from none other than Bill with Jack 8 offsuit. And Bo's going to call with 8-4. Oh, God, don't put some 8s out there. Okay, so ace, queen, 5 here. Azan makes a call as well with 10 jack. Azan wakes up with a straight draw. Both other players miss it all. Checks through. Another ace peels off. Azan first to act here. And let's see what Azan does. Oh, he checked over to Bill, who bet 80. And Bill's going to get it through. Of course he does.
So funny. All right, let's see. We're going to squeeze another hand out of this. Looks like we might. Guys, this is the last 5 minutes of tonight's show. Make sure, if you haven't already, to click the little heart button, follow us. We'll let you know when we're going live. Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 to 10, and random times for final tables of big tournaments. If you guys are ever near the Sacramento area, check us out. Stone's Gambling Hall in Citrus Heights, California. Everyone that walks through the doors of this room for the first time is pretty impressed that we're just a card room, how big it is, how beautiful it is. It's a great place to play cards, not just poker. On the other side of the class, we have the Devil's games as well.
Hey, Z Huckster, thanks for joining us. We do 3-hour sessions for the cash games currently, but for the tournaments, they've definitely gone longer. They've gone 5-6 hours before.
Yeah, we've had the main event of our Stones Classic was 6 hours with Chris Moneymaker and Jake running that. So
we kind of do it at this time frame too, 7 to 10 p.m. because that works for us, that works for our live stream, that works for our players out here. And if we go any later than that, obviously, if you go East Coast time and rest of the world time, then it gets just way too late. And so we just kind of found that this is the sweet spot. spot for us.
Bo picks up a check mark on the turn, heads up with Bill, has 6-3, and Bill's betting out.
Dude, Bill is raising pre-flop. Bill is just a rangeless machine beast.
I think Bo probably is onto the fact, though, that Bill's capable of making a bluff here with 6 high. So he's thinking this through, and he's going to let it go.
Bill
just shows huge.
Bill the monster.
Huge.
And the thing is, like, Bo's honestly, he's gun shy against Bill at this point because it's just like every time. Bill's never going to not bet. And so that's the thing is, like, if you end up making a monster hand against Bill, at least if you have position, you can sit there and just keep calling his bets and extracting value in that regard. But otherwise, Bill's really good about just hammering on you, and unless you have it, good luck with that.
All right. It looks like Bill has a $20 straddle out there, and get ready because we are now viewing the last hand of the show tonight, but the action will go on. If you're close by, stop by, join the game, put your name up for the list, download the Stones app, turn around in a circle, do the hokey pokey.
And honestly, download the Stones app because we're going to put a little Bill alert on there. It'll just push a notification right to your phone. When Bill is playing, it will just blast it right to your phone.
Bill's awesome. I love it.
Hilarious.
All right, Bill's going to bump it up. Oh, I'm sorry, I got raised by ace-4 from Derek. Yeah, okay. So
finally, Bill's met his match here. But you know, the thing is, again, Derek's not going to be able to extract any value out of Bill. Watch this. Well, he's going to call once or twice. It's Bill. Let's call it what it is. But
I mean, what can he hear? He's 1%. He's got to go run or something.
He's looking for a chop, like
and that's
king on the
it.
turn.
Yeah, Derek picks up the check mark on the turn.
Bill just starts firing. He's so just everywhere. I love it.
Well, I mean, Derek's happy about this. He's going to pick up some easy money.
And he's going to flat. And he's going to hope that, and he knows maximum extraction is just getting Bill to fire one more time.
And Bill's going to take another shot at it.
Of course he is.
And that's the thing, you know, he's not going to change his strategy. He's firing at it.
And again, and I like Derek's flat call, not only because he doesn't have a monster kicker, but at the end of the day, it's very easy for Bill to actually have a hand there. And the thing is, of course Bill's going to fire because he fired the last 5, 6, 7, 800 pots, and he raked them all.
So that's it. That is our game for the night.
Wow.
It was a great game. Bill always makes the action pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. There we are. Okay. We're on the big screen. That means that's it.
And the thing is, it's funny. People who may or may not know much about poker tune into the stream, and maybe they're trying to learn, maybe they're just kind of sharpening their game a little bit.
Maybe they're here for the puns.
Yeah, well, definitely we're very punny guys. But at the end of the day, you know, they see what Bill's doing, and they're like, "Is this how you play poker? Is this what I've been missing? Like my 5-9 suited?
But
I'm gonna
it is
make
how
quads."
some people play.
Well, absolutely. But the thing is, Bill makes the game fun, and I'll tell you what, Bill is the type of player that you want. I mean, yeah, he's great. He's great for the game. He's all around good people.
You don't want a bunch of guys ABC playing by the book, grinders, sharks, whatever. Look, poker, yes, there's skill to it. Yes, there's math to it. But ultimately, what poker is about is fun.
Yeah.
It's about a community where people can come together, play a game, have a good time together, and there's all different types of ways to approach it and personalities in the game. And I think that's why those of us who fall in love with this game, this is largely the reason.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you being here. We love putting on this great stream for you guys. Everyone that helped us reach our goal to cross 3,000 followers tonight, you guys rock. Don't forget to mark your calendars. Wednesday night, we have a very special game for you. 1-3 no limit, Veronica and Friends game. We will have Scott Ball from Twitch Poker here hosting the game. Myself and the bearded wonder, Jake, will be here calling the action for you. It's Wine Wednesday. You won't want to miss it. Once again, if you're close by, stop in. We got a ton of action. I'm looking at 9 or 10 games. PLO is still running.
Oh, yeah.
And we're Stones Live Poker, guys. We appreciate you being here. Had a lot of fun tonight.
I love it.
Peace out.
Dude, right on.
Justin.